Welcome back, everybody, to the GGBL Gold Series. Good Boys currently down 1-2. Coyotes have the lead here in the series, 2-1. See what we got in the chat. We got Portugal, War Thunder's in here. Welcome, everybody. Hopefully another set of good games here tonight. And as the title would indicate, I'm assuming that we're going to crown a champ. I'm assuming that we're going to crown a champ here tonight. I put in the thumbnail games 4 and 5. This could go game 6. So kind of what I'm thinking is we'll play it by ear. We'll play game 6 by ear. If it's late, then we'll push it till tomorrow. And that way game 6 will be an elimination game. Somebody is going to be forced with an elimination game in game 6. If it happens to get to game 7, then we'll do that game 2 tomorrow night. If it's still early and we can still kind of fit it in, if we can fit game 6 in, we can crown a champ tonight, then we're going to attempt to do that. So, yeah, right, unless it goes to a game 7. Chimbeard's in here as well, Christian Gamer, so we got some peeps. And, last time I had debated on what the Good Boys were going to do as far as their pitching staff is concerned. Shevchuk could probably give us 3 really good innings. Again, in gameplay, the velo, the break, the control, those things all matter. Rich Norman, probably not the guy that you want out there. Macbeth, you could roll the dice with Macbeth. There's probably going to be some runs scored. You could go with Silva, might not be too bad of an option. You could consider an opener as well, like with Mark Cullen. He could be like an opener type guy. So we've got some calls that we could make here, but this is a crucial spot for both squads. Silva's actually a starter, so I don't know. I'm feeling maybe we get a little bit cute with it here and we start Silva. What does he got? What does he have? He's got a 94 fastball, curve hits 82, slurve, and a split finger. It's questionable. If you do that, if you go that route for Richmond, Shevchuk currently, he pitched on game 2, so he didn't pitch on the 27th or the 28th. He's basically on 2 days rest. 2 days rest, and he's going to start again. That's insane. What you could probably do if you want to get frisky, you want to get risky with it, you could throw out somebody like Silva here in this game. If we win this game, then you go Shevchuk here, and then you go Monroe in that game 6. Maybe you push him to game 7 if you need it. So I don't know. I don't know what we want to do. For you guys for the Coyotes, I think I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Who you would want to see for Colorado? Do you think that Schreiber is the answer here tonight? Or do you want to go with Franks? I don't know if you could really find anybody else that would fit the bill for that. I mean, Schreiber's pitched pretty good. He's probably the best guy for the job at this point. I'll show you their stamina ratings. But, as somebody that's kind of managing the team of the Good Boys, I'll make the call on my own. But you guys can make a call as a community what you want to do. Michaels is healthy. So you got to think if the community says they want to go Michaels here, who pitched in game 1, but Monroe pitched in game 1, he's not ready to go. If you go Michaels here, you could go up 3-1. If you go up 3-1, you do have Burgos in game 5. You got Burgos in game 5. You're probably not going to have Bromberg in game 6, but it is an opportunity. It is a risk. If you lose this game, you don't have Michaels until You probably can't even go Game 7. So do you save Michaels for when you are 3-1, or when you are 3-2, or when you are 3-3? You want your best pitcher in that moment. So I'm just interested in what you guys are thinking here. Schreiber in the postseason has posted a pretty darn good ERA. Right now he's sitting at 1-1 with a .77. So he's been pretty good. So we don't have too much going in the chat, I'm noticing here. Just Portugal kind of talking to himself there. I think Michaels could go Game 7 if he started today. It's a risk, and even if he does start today, like he would be maybe 50%, 60%. I don't know. I think maybe we just leave it because I'm not getting much feedback here. So maybe we'll just leave it. But I believe what we should do is we're gonna go with Cesar Silva. He's gonna go out there tonight. Chart is up and ready to go. Says Kook. Here we go. All right, Cesar Silva and Jackie Schreiber. Let's get this thing underway. I pray and I hope that the good boys are going to get a victory here tonight. They absolutely. If we don't win this game here, you go down 3-1. I don't like those odds at all. At all. Especially against this offense here. Schreiber would be the safe bet for the Coyotes, yes. Var killed my hopes in game number 1. Yes, he did. I don't like those. Okay, I just want to make sure the audio was working. How's the game audio, by the way? I don't think we have that turned on. Yes, we do. Looks like we do. We are good to go, guys. All right, game number 4. Here we go. Gold Series back underway here tonight. Schreiber's already in a 3-1 hole. See what he's going to dice up here for Kingston Mondesir. Foul ball. Again, a lot of foul balls. Did not adjust any sliders, despite all of the foul balls happening in the last couple games. There's another one. That's what drives the pitch count up, is what I'm noticing. All right, full count. Here we go again. Going to redo it. Change up. He got him way out in front. Hitting 86 was Schreiber. Good strikeout there for the Yotes. Get on this first inning here on the right side. What's up, Kyle? He says this is exciting. Back on fast mode? Yes. Yes, Portugal is right. If we get on to an elimination game, then we'll go broadcast. Just to capture that drama a little bit here. Vic Flutie, base hit, and he's going for 2. He's got it. Digging out that double. 1-out double. Going to leave Ricky Hoberman a shot here. Man on base. Let's do 1-1. Nice pitch. Portugal says, quote, I forget if it's elimination game or game 7. That's slow count. No, I'm not going to change it up. We're just going to do quick counts for game 7 still. But we are going to do broadcast for any elimination games. So, if, like, let's say the Coyotes win here tonight, striking out Hoberman. Big batter to get, man. That changeup's really been devastating for Schreiber. He's going to get everybody, it looks like, here tonight. Keeps that changeup low, keeps it down. Changes speeds. But yeah, if the Coyotes win here in this game, number 4, good boys are in elimination setting. So every game since then, game 5, 6, and 7, if necessary, it's going to be all broadcast. 2-2 here to Chris Addison. Fly ball to center field. That'll be caught. Looks like Navoa is out there. That could be Tate, actually. Looks like Navoa. Yep, he's leading off. So Richmond does get a base hit, but they can't do anything with it. That was the 1-out double. So really big outing here for the rookie, Cesar Silva. In all honesty, he could earn a starting gig if he pitches really well here tonight, I think. Pitches well into spring training. Next season, one of the GGBL's top 50 prospects. God, got Omar Navoa here on a strikeout high and inside. He's going to run that fastball heavy. Even if he gives us like three innings, 4 innings, I'm good with that. Our bullpen, I trust it. Except the back end. Navarre's just been a little bit of an adventure, so to speak. The 3-2 here to Bobby Watts. That is a fly ball deep to right in the sun. Little glare for Brady Dunn, but he's got that one. CC Chavez. A lot of guys have him in his fantasy lineup. Got him 2-2. The curveball. Got him. So Cesar Silva pitches a good first inning. Got a little battle here between both starters. Let's see what the chat's saying here. Swung on that pitch. Dang it. Skook. That should be a base hit for Connor Altman. Like that. Good opposite field approach. War Thunder says, so far so good. I agree. I agree. Wholeheartedly. Base hit, let's go. Thing with Schreiber is like he's got movement, right? You saw the curveball right there, swung on and missed by Reyes. He's got that changeup working for him. You gotta sit back as much as you can. If he runs that fastball by you, so be it. But yeah, the slider, the movement, the breaking pitches, those are tough. Those are really tough off of Jackie Schreiber. It's funny how he goes to a situation in Colorado where you would think out here at home with the altitude, he'd have a lot worse of an ERA. He'd be pitching worse. But being on a winning team and a winning organization, right, it's a little bit different of a setting than in Philadelphia. Gonzalez is going to fly out here to left field. That's Bobby Watts with the catch. And we're going to head up here to the number 8 hitter. That is going to be, if we get a screen there, Darius Wilson. Hitting .219 in this postseason. Has been clutch in some moments. Kind of manufacturing runs. Hit a big two-run home run in the NLCS, I believe. So he's been pretty solid. But that .219, yeah, it's going to continue to struggle here. Striking out. And Schreiber shuts him down. Shuts down the good boys. So we're getting traffic. This is a good sign, but I don't like the fact that we're not coming through. So Paxton Burnside, probably the worst batting average out of anybody on the field today. 182 this postseason. That's not just the Gold Series here. That's the postseason in its entirety. He's been playing since the wild card round. So he's had a very tough go of it, to say the least. But full count pitch here upcoming to Burnside. Silva delivers a little high. And maybe a sign of things to come here for Paxton Burnside as he's able to draw a walk. Tough grindy at bat to draw that walk, so you gotta like that from Burnside, being a little bit patient. It's hard to do that when you're struggling. You want to offer at things that you probably normally wouldn't have. St. Clair looks like a line drive, base hit. Reyes just did not get a good read on that. So we have now 2 runners on with nobody down. St. Clair comes through with a big knock right there, leaving Satchel Michaels a spot to do some heavy damage. I think he hits lefties pretty darn good. Here's a ground ball up the middle. That is Wilson to Flutie. Nice double play turned. And good boys are 1 out away from getting out of this thing. Actually, check that. The worst batting average in the postseason is Josh Adams. 137, this guy. Oof. But he did come up with one of the biggest hits. Oh, D-Will can't make the play. He stopped it, but couldn't quite corral it with the glove, and Adams is credited with an RBI. It is 1-0 Colorado. But, yeah, just back to that. One of the biggest hits in the Gold Series was off the bat of Josh Adams. It gave Colorado a chance to get that walk-off victory from Omar Navoa. The big home run right there. So, unfortunately, hey, line drive to Altman. It's going to end the inning, but Colorado takes the lead here 1-0. Still manageable. That lead 1-0 here. Could have been a lot worse. That inning could have gone a lot worse than it did. You got 43 home runs sitting in the batter's box with 2 runners on. That could have been a lot worse. Ground ball here to Adams to make the play. Brady Dunn is out. Ground ball. Sinister Kid's in the house. Come on, Colorado, pull through. Kyle says he wants the good boys. Got a couple good boys fans in here. 1-1 pitch here from Schreiber to Mondesir. That's a foul ball. We need a big knock. What about Kingston's? Maybe we can tap into it. He's got no juice. 1 home run, 1 RBI here for Kingston Mondesir in the postseason. 2-2. Taking that curveball a little low. Schreiber's now up to 47 pitches here in the third. Got to be something you got to watch out for here. Lorenz has got to make this play quickly. Mondesir's fast, but the stretch by Paxton Burnside, able to get that extra step, that little extra foot or a half a foot that they needed. Oh, here's a deep drive to left. That is going to be another double here for Vic Flutie. Okay, so Ricky's got a chance now. Again, chance number 2 for Ricky Holberman with 2 outs. Is he going to learn from his mistake in at bat number 1 with the changeup? Good eye. Curveball missing high. I think you got to be looking for fastball on the corners here somewhere if you're Holberman. Let's see. He got it. That's a base hit. Let's see if Vic Flutie's going to round third, head for home. It looks like he will. Here comes the throw into the plate, but Vic is way safe. And Ricky Holberman stays back, gets a RBI single. We got ourselves a 1-1 ball game now. That's just a veteran approach. Veteran approach here. This one could fall into, I think. Maybe. Oh, yeah, it will. It will. Holberman's going to head to third base at least. And he'll stay put. So back to back. 3 straight knocks for the good boys here off of Schreiber. He's up to 62 pitches. This is a big one right here. Got to get a strikeout here. 2-2 pitch to Altman, and that is swung on and missed. It almost gets to a point, guys, where the game starts to become predictable. Like that fastball's right down the middle, and Altman just offers at it. Like, I mean, you have to offer at it, but man, he can't connect. There's no contact whatsoever. You got a key spot there for Richmond, and they just can't come through. Go figure that. Yeah. But we'll turn it over here to the bottom of the third. We got Julian Lorenz up. He's the number 9 hitter. Hitting a cool 200 this postseason. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball here. Wilson. He'll make the play. He's just automatic over there. There you go. I like that little stutter step. I wonder if the fielding ability for certain players like adds to their confidence level when they're making those types of throws. Because I love some of the animations when they got a slick fielder at shortstop. They make some pretty cool throws and animations over there at first. It's pretty fun looking at that. But 3-1 pitch here to Bobby Watts. He'll draw a walk, and that's going to lead up to CC Chavez, the number 3 hole hitter. We got 12 viewers in the chat. Again, I'm going to see every time that I mention that, we have people leave. There it is. We got 12 viewers in the chat. 11. Make sure you guys are leaving a like on the stream if you could. If you're enjoying GGBL content. It always helps with the algorithm on YouTube. Would highly appreciate it. It might take you 5 seconds to head on over there and mash that like button. Lets YouTube know that this type of stuff is appreciated, you know? If you guys enjoy it, make sure you give it a little bit of love. Here's a deep drive. Reyes, that could be, and it is. It's gone. Solo shot for Cristobal Reyes. Gonna put the good boys back up on top here. Line drive home run, too. That thing got out quickly. 107. Into the trees. Into the wilderness out there. I was kind of waiting for that. We needed that big knock here. Oh, look at Paxton. This is like the 3rd time in the postseason this guy has made a diving play on the corners. Woo! Nice play by Paxton Burnside. Man, if he's not going to be able to create runs, he'll save some. Look at the little flip. Good job by Schreiber to head on over there. It's beautiful. I love defense. It's poetry. Good hitting is always cool to see, but great defense is just always more fun to watch, I think. I don't know about you guys. Dakota. I only like the video of Colorado wins. Oh, man. So you guys are all like output based, you know? Performance based. I'll give you my dollar. I'll give you my like. It's funny. Silva's still out there, 56 pitches. He's given a solid outing here so far for the Rook. 1-2 pitch here to Burnside. He'll take that one high. He's got a good eye when it comes to that. I think he's just getting some bad luck in the box. You know, he's showing patience. Again, it's a very tough thing to do when you're struggling, and you know your numbers are not where you want them to be, but he does strike out here. Silva gets him. You start pressing a little bit is basically what I'm saying. Putting a real-life spin on this. As a baseball guy myself, like, you step in there, you start struggling, and you're starting to just you want a base hit at all costs. You want a base hit, you want it at all costs here. Look at this deep drive to left center, excuse me. Neptune St. Clair ties it up. This guy has been a menace for Richmond here in the postseason, and just think about where he hit that baseball. Look at that. He took it the other way. It was low and outside. He dug it out. Look at that. Look at 106. Look at the launch angle at 20 degrees. Ties this baby up. So you got two rookies facing off against each other. Silva and St. Clair. Again, man, we just have this back and forth battle between the Good Boys and the Coyotes. This has been fun, man. This has been fun. It keeps you on the edge of your seat. No lead is safe. It's basically what I'm getting out of this Gold Series this year. No lead is safe. Full count pitch here to Michaels. Line drive, base hit. You got to get two. Mondesir is going to head. Nice throw back in. That's crazy that Michaels did not get to second base there. But now it's up to Josh Adams here to pounce on the rookie here, Silva. Let's see if the youngster can pull through. Good curveball. Just nipping that outside corner. Let's see if they dial up here to try to get Adams to strike out. Or double play. That'd be a big one. Just try to get that double play ball. Foul. Just got way ahead of that. Kind of learning a little bit about Adams' approach right here. Fouling that pitch off. Let's see if they dial up a fastball. Nope. Curveball again. 2-2. We'll redo the favorability, right? Both guys are in a battle. Could go hitter, could go pitcher with this next pitch. And it's going to go hitter. Hitter's in the advantage seat. Driver's seat right now. Adams in a full count. Here's the pitch. That's a deep drive to left field. That ball is tracking. Gone. It's over the fence. 2-run shot for Josh Adams, and that is 2 home runs in the inning now for Colorado. Oh, I was trying to get a replay. There. Ouch. This is this is painful. War Thunder says pain. Kook says, oh my god. This is going to go to the 9th again, isn't it, says Portugal. It could. I mean, it could. But Adams, one of the worst batting averages in the postseason, hitting about 130. He's now got 2 really, really big clutch hits there for Colorado. And they're actually going to pull. What is up with the faces? Like, every now and then, the faces get weird. That is not Federico Batista. It's not Batista at all. Like, John Choi was a white guy. in one of the videos. John Choi was a white dude. It's like, that's not correct. That's not right. And sometimes it happens on the box score, not the box score, but like the end of the game screen. Sometimes it happens then. But look, that's not Batista. He's darker than that. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Can we like get into like another screen? And maybe does it? No. I guess it's got to be the end of the inning or something. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. All right, get back to the action here. So Richmond now down 4-2. I mean, this is pretty much their series. I think this is it. Like, they have to have this game. You got to get this thing back 2-2. If you don't, I think you're dead in the water. You get one more game, game 5, still here in Colorado. Then you got to go back home. I mean, you could have home field advantage at that point, but the way things are going here in this series, it just seems like, you know, the advantage is all Colorado here at this point. Holberman does have a 2-out single, but again, like so often, you know, Richmond, they tend to get guys on base with 2 outs. You know, that's been kind of the story for these guys. They can't really get any sort of rally going with outs to spare. So they have to come through in these types of situations. Like, they have to string all of these singles together, and it's just not optimal. There's a hit there for Addison, but again, single after single after single with 2 outs, it's not really going to do you much good. Like, you need some extra base hits, you need outs to spare, you need outs to give up. We gotta find a way to manufacture some runs here, man. Especially if they're gonna, yeah, you need some power, Port. You need some power. That's what we tried to add with Ricky in the lineup, but it just hasn't really translated here to gameplay. So 2-2 pitcher to Connor Altman. He'll take this thing low. And we could, you know, Altman's got a pretty good eye. He could draw a walk here. You do have Reyes, who did hit the home run here earlier. So this is a big pitch here. Connor Altman, 3-2 pitch, and he takes it. A sweeping curve. Runners were on the move, and Altman just got fooled. Altman got fooled. So Silva's day is done, and we're turning over to Darren Kern, the goofball. Look at him. He's corny. Ha! Get it? That's so bad. It's such a bad joke that Chris Addison froze in his tracks. He's like, wait, what? What did you just say? Darren Kern. He's Kearney. Colonel. Corn. Whatever. All right, 2-2 pitch here. He's got that old school delivery, but a new school glove. Look at that glove. It's working now. There you go. All right, got an easy 1 out there on Novoa. Next batter up, Bobby Watts. Hashtag dad jokes. Kern, please do something. How do they have 8 hits and only 2 runs? Exactly. Exactly, Dakota. That's the frustrating part about Richmond. They're just a funky team, man. Like, they've got good pitching, but their hitting just... It has to be on. It just has to be on. They can't find them in spots where they're just grinding. They're grinding for runs. The fact that we won 102 games with that formula, it's pretty amazing. it's pretty amazing. Like, we just shut teams down. Full count here on CC Chavez. Swung on and missed. 89 miles an hour. So it's tough, right? You go from a guy that's throwing 95 like Silva, and then you get Darren Kern out here throwing 89. It's a little bit of a tougher adjustment here. All right, top 6 we go. Good boys are down to 9 more outs. And if we can't get a victory here, we go down 3 games to 1. Not the most ideal situation. I will say that. Deep drive here, foul. And Reyes he's timing everybody up here. Let's see if he can get a good pitch to hit here. Unfortunately, last game number 3, that this dude struck out on a ball that hit him in the crotch. So I don't know. He's hot and cold. He's all over the place. Full count with nobody down. Deep drive. That should be over the head of Bobby Watts. Yes, Reyes has got to roll in to second. We'll see if he tries it. throw's coming in pretty slowly, and he will try for third base. He'll get there. That is a leadoff triple. That's what we're talking about. That's the type of hit that we needed right there. Get some runners on base in scoring position with nobody down finally. Get some things moving. Get some things happening here. So got Scott Gonzalez now up. He takes a strike high and inside. Tough pitch location to do anything with it, so I don't blame him for not swinging at that thing. But now you're down 1-2. Is Richmond able to come through? Are they going to finally get a run here? It's been a little bit of a drought. 2-2 pitch. Looks like a slider grip. It is a slider. Fly ball to right. Roughing. Camps underneath this. We'll see if they test it. They probably will. Good throw. And CC can't apply the tag, but it was close. It was very close. But Richmond will manufacture that run. That's exactly what we needed in that spot. Right down Broadway. Darius Wilson not hacking at that, but he'll probably swing at something high and inside and pop it up again. No offense. No offense, War Thunder, but this is what this guy does. It's frustrating a little bit. Here's a fly ball to right. Roughing will make this catch, and now we got 2 outs. 2 down. With the number 9 hole hitter, Brady Dunn. Now would be a great time, Mr. Dunn. It'd be a great time for a solo shot. I'd really appreciate it. Really, truly appreciate it. How about like this line drive thing? Like, you know, like right next to the foul pole in left field. Like you go Oppo Taco. Nope, not going to happen here. Deep drive to center. Novoa giving chase. Still, he'll catch it. He'll make the play. All right. Oh, see, Kook's trying it. He's trying it. You can't do anything. You're bad. You suck. You're trying it. The reverse curse. Ugh. So bottom 6 we go. Still down by a run. Colorado's looking for some insurance here. 2-1 pitch. Going to miss outside. Now you've got the red hot Neptune St. Clair coming up. He'll for sure be in the batter's box. And again, Paxton Burnside, another walk. I think that's 3 walks today. 3 walks today for Paxton. Now, this is a big spot here. Got a home run. Got another hit for St. Clair. He's been seeing the ball really, really well. He could put this thing out of reach with a big hit. That's a fly ball out there to right field. Brady Dunn's got that one for sure. That's a big out. That's a huge out. But now we got to deal with Satchel Michaels. I'll say it again. 43 home runs. It's not like this dude does not have what it takes, but he has 1 hit in this series alone. So the good boys have done a really good job at shutting him down. Got to find another way to do it right here. Again, this could be ball game if you don't get him out. 1-2 pitch. There you go. There it is. Swung on, deep drive to left center, and that baby's gone. Satchel Michaels, 1 for 13, but perhaps the biggest hit of the game. 43 bombs. I keep saying it, but there you go. Satchel Michaels, the big bomb, dude. 92% expectancy now. Ouch. Ouch. Like I said, guys, the more that you watch this stuff, the more that it becomes predictable. It just becomes predictable. Adams is going to get around out. And we got Joey Ruffing up to the plate, up to bat, and that's a line drive to Darius Wilson. All right, so next we've got Felipe Cabral. 8 strikeouts and a walk here so far in his appearances. So the good boys got to get to work. You know, it's probably ball game with that, but they're down, but they're not totally out of the game yet. That'll be caught. Watts did not respect Kingston's power at all, so it's good positioning there. Come way in on a guy that doesn't have a lot of power. 2-1 pitch here to Vic Flutie. He will take it. 3-1, got to be sitting dead red. He got it. Man, he's been on fire tonight. Another base hit for Vic. And now it's up to Ricky again. 2 for 3 today. But they need their captain. They need their captain in a big way right here. 2-3 pitch. 2 for 3. 1-1 pitch. 2 for 3 pitch. That's a strikeout, Goldie. 1-2 to Ricky Hoberman. Ground ball. He's pressing a little bit. Stay within yourself. Find a good pitch to hit. Good pitch to knock. War Thunder. Come on, Ricky. Yeah, dude. Like, we need you right here, baby. Come on. Come on, Ricky. 2-2. Base hit. There you go. So, man, he's hitting line drives after line drive after line drive, but we need something in the air. You know? We need a homer. Ricky, we need some power, man. We need some power. Base hits are nice, but we need some power. 2-1 pitch here to Chris Addison, but he's going to pop up. Infield fly is in effect, and there you go. So Good Boys offense can't all get on the same page, it looks like here. 2-1 to Connor Altman against Kurt Vogelsang. Got to find a way to come through against this guy. They do. Base hit here from Connor Altman. It's going to go opposite field. Hoberman should be rounding second, headed for third, headed for home. He will. Here comes the play at the plate. Hoberman slides in safely. That is an RBI double, 2 RBI double for Connor Altman. We're back in the ball game, 6-5. Oh, you needed that one. That was a huge spot. Huge spot for Altman and the Good Boys. Fly ball here to right. Ruffing will make this catch, and Reyes flies out. But 12 hits on the day, and the Good Boys still losing 6-5. And now we're going to turn here to Gio Macbeth. Dude, I've never seen this. They're going with a starter? Oh. Sorry. I put him in the bullpen. He's not a starter. He was supposed to start this game, but yeah, okay, got it. I was like, wait a minute, did they actually warmed up a guy from the starting 5? That's crazy. They've never done that. But Macbeth is going to give up what looks like a extra base hit. Yes, Reyes is not going to be able to make the play. That's a leadoff double for the number 9 hole hitter, Julian Lorenz. This thing's going back and forth. A lot of offense here today. A lot of offense. Back up to the leadoff hitter. That is Navoa. Got to come up with a big throw here, Brady Dunn. A nice throw. A good throw. Ugh. Runners on the corners now, and I'm not liking this. You got 2, 3, 4. I think Satchel's in the 6 hole, so you got to watch out for that. St. Clair ahead of him at the 5. You got CC, Paxton, St. Clair, and Michaels. That's a heavy duty 3 through 6, man. That's heavy duty stuff right there. All right, 2-2 pitcher to Watts. Macbeth, fly ball to left field. Reyes giving chase. Don't catch that. No, don't catch it. No. It's going to score a run. Let that thing go foul, man. Oh, just let it go foul. Ugh. I'd highly consider just letting that thing go foul. That's rough. That's really rough. But 7-5 game, Paxton Burnside coming up. 2 walks today. I think I cited him having 3, so he's been on twice through walks. But I think getting Macbeth out of this game, putting Silva in, was the right call. Like, Silva gave up some runs there, but I think this was the right call. He's been struggling this inning as Macbeth. So 2-2 upcoming here to Paxton Burnside. That's a deep drive to right field. That's carrying, and that ball will be caught by Brady Dunn at the wall. At the warning track. Whew. That scared me a little bit. But now you got the red-hot St. Clair. And he's in the driver's seat. 2-1 here from Macbeth. Got a strike called. Huge spot. You would have liked it to be 6-5, but it's 7-5. You deal with it. Drive out to center field. Mondesir will chase back and get it. And we're going to do it again. Let's go top 8. We're going back and forth. Good boys still scratching and clawing against these Coyotes. So Jorge Garlobo coming on. It's been a decent pitcher out of the pen for these guys. We'll see if the good boys can respond here a little bit. That's a strike 3. Swung on a miss. Now you got 8, 9. It always seems like, doesn't it seem like we always get 7, 8, 9 in an inning that we need, like, a lot of clutch hitting? Doesn't it seem that way? Or is it just me? All right, 2-2 on D. Will. Good eye, good eye, good eye. Got to get on base for Brady Dunn. Got to find a way to get on here, D. Will. Come on. Deep drive to left. That ball is carrying. That could be gone as well. No, it's going to be off the base of the wall. That's an easy 1-out double for Darius Wilson. There you go. All right, D. Will. Let's get it going, man. Let's get it going. You got Brady Dunn up now. 1-1 pitch. Foul. If I'm Garlobo, I'm probably throwing him something low here. Probably split fingers, some type of changeup, something like that. Something low. Dunn tends to offer it that stuff, but he didn't offer it the slider. Let's see what he cooks up here. 2-2 pitch, and he got him. Curveball inside. He froze Brady Dunn. This man is 0 for 4 now in the ball game. Huge spot for Dunn, and he doesn't come through. 1-1 here to Kingston. He's going to take that. 99 on the paint, on the black. Tough. Striking him out. Garlobo comes through, shuts it down for the good boys. And they're going to turn to Tom Kim. Facing off against the big hitter, Satchel Michaels. You need to pinch hit for him? Yeah, I mean, we might have to. We might have to. He's just been bad. Like, I don't know what else to say. He's not been with it. He's not been in the game. Deep drive to center. Mondesir giving chase at the wall. He might have to jump for it. That ball is gone. Again, another home run for Michaels. 2 home runs. He's got the King Arthur, Excalibur. Try to get a replay. Dang it, it's just too fast. It's too fast. Deep center field shot. 8-5 game. I think that's going to put us. It's going to put a nail in the coffin here. 3-run lead with 3 outs left to go for Richmond. I mean, and Colorado's not done yet. They've got Adams, who's got a home run today. Ouch. 2-2 got him. But at this point, it's just all necessity. Why is this happening to us? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm cursed, I guess. You know, anything GG9 related is cursed. I'm sorry for laughing at all of your pain. I deal with KAJ every day of my life. You know, that's where this is coming from. This is coming from a source of jealousy from Portugal. That's what it is. The fact that we're in a gold series 2 years in a row, that's just an accomplishment that KAJ is never going to have. That's where this is coming from. Says the Seattle fan that lost to the good boys. That's right. I forgot that we had to play these guys to just get to this point. So, yeah, it's a good point. He's probably thinking that we should be there. Screw Richmond. We should be there. This is true. I didn't really think about that. This is true. All right, let's go 2-3-4 in the top of the 9th. Vic Flutie 3 for 4 here tonight. He's had a great game, but, you know, Richmond, all intents and purposes, they've had a good game offensively. 5 runs. It should be enough to win you some baseball games, but, you know, when we look back here at the box score, I think it's going to be, all told, we just didn't have the power numbers. This loss, you could chalk it up to bullpen. You could chalk it up to lack of power in this lineup. You got Hoberman here with another single. He's 4 for 5 today with 4 singles. Like, the hits are good and all, man, but we need some power. We need some big bops. 2 for 4 for Chris Addison. He will cut on and miss. Umpire at first base as he went. So Lund, the closer's got him 1-2. Addison doesn't offer at the knuckle curve. Gotta be a smart hitter at this point. Your team absolutely needs you. Not gonna swing at that one. So Altman will be on deck. He's got the big hit for us to get down by 1, but again, bullpen did not come through here. That is going to be out number 2, caught by Ruffing, and good boys are down to their last out. And if we can't come through, we will be down 3-1. And this is not unfamiliar territory, as last season against the Washington Swamp Monsters, we found ourselves down 3-1. Came all the way back, went 7 games. But, you go back to, you just needed one more of those games that you gave away. Strike 3 called, change up, Altman will strike out, and the Coyotes will get a huge victory here, going up 3-1. They're 1 game away from being crowned GGBL champions, which, at the beginning of the year, they were my dark horse team. I picked these guys. I picked them. But throughout the first half of the season, I was looking like an idiot. I was like, why would you ever take Colorado? They're terrible, blah, blah, blah. Made a couple savvy moves at the deadline, and they got hot. And they've been one of the hottest teams across the league, and they've been a great team. They've been a very, very great team. I mean, if anybody wins this thing, they would be, 82-80. That's their record. Most people would say they were undeserving, but it's not about that. It's about when you get in, are you going to be able to hold your own? And they have. So caps off to those guys. But look at Richmond's offense. We had 14 hits today. We were, Colorado, the ballpark was kind to us for our offense. 14 hits, 4 of which were singles for Ricky Hoberman. Needed a little bit more juice out of Ricky. He's now bumped his batting average up in the postseason to 295. So for those of you guys that were really hoping for Ricky to come through, he had a lot of money being spent on him, so he's finally coming through for fantasy purposes. But it was a good game. It was a very good game. Back and forth style ball game. Home run from Reyes, triple from Reyes. Silva did his part. He did the best that he could. But 5 strikeouts, 4 earned. He had the couple of the big hits that cost him. And then Darren Kern had 2 runs come against him. Macbeth as well. Kim gave up the solo shot. Let's go over to Colorado. We didn't see them. Michaels with the 2 home runs. St. Clair with a homer. Adams with a home run. Again, that middle of the order, that 3 through 6, you might throw Adams in there because he does come through every now and then. Not really having a great postseason per se at 164, but he has had some really clutch home runs. You got to give that to him. Got to give him some credit. But that 3 through 6, man, that's a really, really tough lineup. But it looks like so far, the pre-analysis of this series was always pitching versus offense. Richmond's pitching, Colorado's offense. Which one was going to win out? And so far it looks like the offense is going to win this out. Richmond's behind the 8 ball here, big time. So decision time now for myself. We're not going to enter the game yet, but decision time for myself. We are now facing elimination, and I just got to look. I got to see if Monroe is healthy. He's not still, which I find absolutely crazy to me. 72 stamina, 78 stamina for Shevchuk. That's nutsos. These guys have had 4 days, 5 days rest, and they're not ready to go. Meanwhile, on the other side, You do have Michaels has been ready since the last game. You got Franks who could win it for you now. You could save Michaels for game 6 if you needed him. You got Burgos who needs another day, but he could even go today as well if you wanted to skip the Franks idea and go with Burgos. But I'm going to give you guys 3 options here. You got Franks, Michaels, and Burgos. You posted in the comment section what you think should happen. I'm going to let you guys decide that. But because we're facing elimination, we absolutely have to have James Monroe go for us. You have to have it happen. We cannot be in a situation where we did not throw out our best in the very last game of our season. You know what I mean? He's got to go. So if he pitches today on the 30th, you'll miss a day here on the 31st. He'll have another day to recoup on November 1st. That's game 6. If Richmond somehow wins game 6, if we win with Monroe here, we win game 6, he could go game 7 as well and only give us like a couple of innings. So that is something just to consider if you guys are caring about the strategy behind it. But let's see what we got. We got Josh that says, I say save Michaels and go with Franks or Burgos. Goldie got some decisions to make. Michaels versus Monroe, says Dakota. Start Monroe, no preference. Franks for Coyotes. He could. Okay, so it seems like the consensus is Franks. So Christian Gamer says Franks. War Thunder says Franks. Of course, he doesn't have any bias at all. Okay, so Franks versus Monroe is the call today. I think you have, if you're Richmond, even we could throw Shevchuk out there tonight, too. We could go with Shevchuk. But, I mean, he's more healthy than James Monroe is right now. But that's very hard to pass up. I mean, Shevchuk's been pitching great too. He's 3-0, 291. But if you want my honest opinion, I think Shevchuk just matches up a little bit more at home in Richmond than Monroe. Than Shevchuk does here in Colorado. I think if you put Shevchuk in here in Colorado and you ask him to win this game, it's gonna be a shootout. So I think we have to spend it on Monroe. As much as I hate to do it, this is you gotta look at the game that's in front of you, and the game that's in front of us here is game number 5. We're down 3-1. We have to have this game today. So we can't be focused on game 6 or game 7. We're not even close to that at this point. We just got to win this game. Monroe probably handles Colorado better than Shevchuk. Yeah. Yep. Got to pitch your best. All right, guys. Here we go. We could be crowning a champion after this ball game here. So we'll see. Either way, should be a good one. Some storylines to watch out for here in game number 5. Monroe took a no-hitter. Well, the team took a no-hitter. Ooh, oh, shoot. Did I do fast play? I hope I didn't. Doesn't seem like fast play. We got a little... Nope, good. Okay, so we got broadcast. Quick count broadcast. Okay, sweet. All right. Here we go. So some storylines to watch out for here in Game 5. You got Franks, who, coming over from Michigan, he was a free agent that that he wanted to test free agency, signed with Colorado. And most people probably looked at that and thought, like, BJ, you know, you want to go out to this team where your ERA is going to just get absolutely inflated? Like, what are you doing? He made the call, and it looks like he made the right call, part of a winning team. But his ERA was inflated big time. Like, he was a pretty solid pitcher for Michigan. And then all of a sudden, like, of course, you go to Colorado and your ERA just gets blown up. But in the postseason, when he's been called upon, oh my God, Kingston. You're trusting that speed a little too much there, I think. But when he's been called upon, he had one bad game against Washington in the wild card round. He had one bad game. He didn't get to pitch until the ALCS. He didn't pitch in the divisional round at all. So he goes on, he pitches in the ALCS against Columbus. He has a great game. Goes toe-to-toe with the opposing pitcher. And then everything's right. Everything's back right in the world for BJ. So we'll see how he does here against Richmond. Another tough lineup for his standards, right? 79 overall pitcher. Not going to strike out a whole bunch of guys, but we'll see here. He's got Holberman down 2-2. Ricky's got to try to come through here, stay hot. 4 for 5 last game. Kingston with that leadoff double, tagging up on that fly ball. So again, just trying to manufacture some runs here for the good boys. 2-2, Franks to Holberman here. He checked his swing. Tough way to hold up there for the veteran, but he did so. Full count. Swung on and missed the slider. First K for BJ Franks, and that was a big bat to get. So now Chris Addison. Is Richmond really going to squander this opportunity again? I think in the offseason, Richmond's going to need to find somebody with some high clutch rating. They need a guy with a good clutch rating that's going to come in and be that middle of the order bat. You got Addison hitting in the 4-hole. I think that he's not really a traditional 4 guy. He should probably move down to like 5, maybe 6. 1-2 here to Addison. He swung on and missed there. It's a slider. Slider looks good for BJ Franks. .26 strikeouts for James Monroe. .4 ERA. With a .4 whip. Whew, he's been money, man. He's been money. But how many innings is he going to be able to give us here? I don't know. 4, 5. I think the biggest storyline here for this game tonight, Game 5, is, of course, how many innings is Monroe going to give us? And if he's able to give us 5, maybe even stretch it to 6, that would be pretty special if he was able to give us 6. I don't know if he's going to get there with quick counts. But if he did, we got to have a pretty healthy lead. Like 5-1, something like that. We need a pretty big margin of victory there. Otherwise, like, if you're losing and he's out of the game, or if you're only up by a run and he's out of the game, like, you're just playing with fire. You're playing with major fire. Because our bullpen just has not really been up to the task against these Coyotes. But that's 2 outs now with 11 pitches. I like that pitch count. He's got CC at a 1-1 right here. Misses with the fastball. Let's see the chat. .43 whip. Richmond still is having the same struggle that killed them the last Gold Series, failing to capitalize on prime scoring chances. Yep. Offense always hold us back. Yep. I'm right there with you guys. It's just going to come down to, like a guy like Connor Altman, a first baseman that it's like every time I watch Connor Altman, like he's very up and down. He's very streaky. He offers at those types of pitches that are way outside the zone. Sometimes he comes up clutch. Sometimes he fails. I mean, that's baseball in general, but like he just he's not consistent enough. I think that's the biggest thing with Connor Altman. He's just not consistent. Neither is Chris Addison. Addison's not consistent either. So, I mean, you plug in a guy like Ricky Hoberman in there, the offense got a lot more consistent. Like, we won 102 games. There's a reason for that. But he's going to start regressing. I think he's like 35 years old now, so he's going to start regressing after the next couple of seasons. This offense got some youngsters in here, so they're going to continue to get better. But you need Darius Wilson to be a guy that steps up, that gets the contact rating going a little bit more discipline at the plate. You need Brady Dunn to be more consistent. You need Kingston Mondesir to come through in the postseason a little bit more than he has. So there's just some things with this offense that I feel like it needs a little bit more improvement. There's only a couple guys in this offense that when they come up to bat, I feel good about it. Like Reyes, when he comes up to bat, I feel good. Look, there he is again, like another double. Another extra base hit there for Reyes. I feel good about Flutie. I feel good about Reyes. I feel good about Hoberman. But for whatever reason, the last couple games, he's just kind of been struggling. Scott Gonzalez is kind of streaky, though. But he does come through more times than not. 1-1 pitch, you're going to go foul. But, yeah, like, whenever I watch these guys and I watch a lot of games, like, even in the highlight reels that I come up with during the regular season, I watch a lot of games. And even on Colorado, there's just guys that when they step into the box, I'm like, yeah, they'll probably come through. A guy like Paxton Burnside just doesn't come through. He doesn't do it. But a guy like Gonzalez comes through. A guy like Reyes comes through. Flutie. There's just dudes, Adams struggles at some points, and I don't know if it's like it comes down to batting stances. I don't know if it comes down to swing types. I don't know if it comes down to tendencies, if they're pull hitters or push hitters, opposite field hitters, push, basically, push-pull, hot and cold zones. MLB The Show has a lot of variables that come into play that are kind of hidden a little bit. A lot of it's hidden. It's never explained by the dev team. It's just always like it's a Reddit post of somebody that did a lot of test simming and stuff like that, and it's just, I don't know. You have to take people's word for it and stuff. I don't know. Yeah. A guy like Brady Dunn too. Like, he'll come through in simulation. You'll see Brady Dunn on the box score like, oh, I went 2 for 3 with a home run and a double, and then there's Paxton Burnside, who has all the ratings in the world, but he's hitting 175. What's our chat looking like here? Good timing. He's speaking it into existence. I feel like you have that in MLB. There's some guys who are better in clutch situations than others. Yeah, I mean, 100%. 100%. I just want the ratings to matter, though. Dakota? I want the ratings to matter. Because it seems like when we look at a guy like Paxton Burnside, in gameplay, he struggles. He struggles mightily in gameplay. But when you get him in simulation, he can put up some numbers. So I just want, I want the stats to matter in game. It's one thing when you watch or you play 10 games. You'll play 10 games. We'll watch 10 games live streamed. but for whatever reason, like the simulation like treats him as if it's just one game and that's it. Like if you go 0 for 3, it's not a big deal. You know, everybody goes 0 for 3 every once in a while. And then the game thinks like, oh, well, it's a totally separate game now. He should go 0 for 3 again. And then over time, you compound that, and now he's 0 for 15. You know, it's goofy. I want the ratings to matter a little bit more. Yeah, his ratings look like he should be 2 to 3 every game. Yep. I've seen the stats matter with Adams. Like, I did that discipline boost, and he has walked more. Yeah. All right, well, big battle right here, guys. 27 pitches in the second, nobody down. Satchel Michaels had the 2 home runs last night. He's worked it now full. It's a very good at-bat against the top ace of the good boys. Got to find a way to get on here. Ground ball, Vic Flutie over to Wilson. Makes the throw, double play ball. Michaels will do that every now and then. I believe he had a double play in the last game here tonight. But good way to turn that thing. Monroe's at 31. Would be nice to get St. Clair right here. The less number of pitches you have, the better here, man. I need him to get through 4. That's where we're at right now. We need our ace to get through 4 innings. Like that's not too many times you're gonna hear somebody say that. We need our ace to go 4 minimum. But we need that. We need that big time. All right, 1-2 pitch here to leadoff hitter Kingston Mondesir. That's a little looper to right. It'll be caught. It's funny. Novoa and Ruffing, they kind of flip-flop, it looks like. They flip-flop between right field and center field for whatever reason. I don't know why. But Ruffing was playing right field last game. Look at Vic Flutie. Like, again, like, dude, I'm serious. Every time he comes up to the plate, like, I feel good about him. It's another base knock for Vic. That's going to lead up Ricky Holderman. Mr. Line Drive over here. Mr. Hard Hit Single. It's crazy, right? He's like Miguel Cabrera. He's basically turned into a singles hitter. 1-1 pitch here to Ricky. It's crazy how much Game 1 drained Monroe. Like, it didn't seem like a big deal at first, but he's become a huge factor. Yeah, I know, man. It's got to get his stamina rating up, I guess. But he's a 99. You know, he's a 99 overall. It's if you're looking at channel points, to try to upgrade your players, like after they reach 90 overall, I don't allow any more channel points to take effect. So, yeah, that is a big factor. That's just who James Monroe is now. Like when he starts, you're gonna get all of them. You're gonna get every last drop. But he takes the full 5, maybe 6 days to get healthy again. So that's something to watch out for. But all right, 1 out here in the third. Richmond's still holding on to that 1-0 lead. Frank's trying to limit the damage here in Game 5. Addison, the cleanup hole hitter, trying to get something done here. St. Clair, a little off-balance throw, but the play is made. I don't think that he would have had to play at third base. I don't think that he would have had to play at second base either. It's a really tough throw to throw off balance like that. But Richmond, again, has an opportunity. We tend to find ourselves in these situations with 2 outs. We never put the pressure on when there's nobody out. It's always when there's 2 outs. Maybe next season we need a lineup reshuffle. I don't know. But Altman's now down 2-2. Probably a breaking ball. Probably a strikeout. There, fastball. Dude, it gets agitating after a while. Swing the bat, man. Swing the bat. It does. It gets agitating after a while. Just to see like the same things over and over and over and over and over again. Over and over and over and over. Like, you want to be wrong, you know? You want to be proven wrong after a while. I'm just reading the chat. I don't know what you guys are talking about here. 1-2 pitch. Oh, it's the same issue each year for Richmond. Yeah, I know, dude. It's the same. Like, we did our best in free agency. It's a good pitch on Omar Navoa here, striking him out. But, you know, the big thing here for Richmond is we lucked out by getting a guy like Hoberman. We lucked out. Because if you guys remember what I do with the exclusive free agents, like Hoberman played for Boston in season 1. And he became an exclusive free agent. And because he's a custom guy, I got to choose. You guys do too. I think I mentioned this in last night's stream. But if you have custom players and you've been thrown into the exclusive free agent side of things, you get to choose to either stay with the team or you can leave and test free agency. Like, you have that autonomy, you have that choice. So he was my guy. I had a list of 5 teams that I thought he would go to, and it landed on Richmond. Like, I literally was talking to Portugal, and I think the roster creators that helped me create this full fictional roster, I was talking to them, and like, I was telling them that I was getting ready to do it, and then I immediately posted the video of it happening. So we wheel spun it, top 5 teams, we wheel spun it, and it landed on Richmond, and it was perfect because he's from Virginia. So I was like, oh my God, this is a great story. But yeah, I mean, that's a huge addition to this offense. We tried to set out our goals in free agency to add some more power into the lineup, and that's what we got from Ricky. He had 35 home runs this year, but you know, it's again, it's kind of what Josh was saying. It's the same old for this offense. It's a lot of hits, but not a lot of production. You know, a lot of bad timing hits. You have 14 hits in the last game, 5 runs, you lose. You had a lot of traffic going on with 2 outs. We can't really get anything going with nobody out. There's always an out on the board when we decide that we're going to get aggressive and we do some damage. So it's a little frustrating. But 1-2 pitch here to Scott Gonzalez. That is another opposite field approach there by Gonzo. That's a single. And we'll see. We'll see now what happens with the number 8 hole hitter. It's going to be Darius Wilson. Double play, possibly? Again, I've watched so many of this sim. Double play, get out of the inning? No? Maybe a strikeout? I don't know. All right, D-Will, you're down 1-2. Whew, big spot. Come on, Wilson. Come on, Darius. Oh, we got the hit and run going. That would have been a double play ball for sure. Is he going to round? Yeah, no, we're not going. We didn't test it. Wow, we didn't test it. That would have for sure been that double play ball that I said. Oh, God. All right, Brady Dunn. Can you come through for once? All we need is a fly ball. I'd be happy with a fly ball. I'd be happy with a fly ball. Get this thing 2-0, okay? I don't even need a hit. I just need a fly ball, Brady. No strikeouts. None of that stuff. Because we don't need 2 outs. We never come through with 2 outs. Okay? Just get on base. Just get an out, you know? Get an out, meaning like a productive out. Just get the run home, okay? Just get the damn run home. Full count pitch to Dunn. Swung on and missed. You mother... you can't do it. The one thing you can't have, the one thing you cannot do is strike out in that situation. Ugh. Runners on the corners with Kingston Mondesir up. He's a very high contact guy, but really struggling getting the batting average going, guys. Fly ball, foul. Sports game, I'm dead. Dude, you gotta make contact. That's all you need. He hasn't had a hit. Has he had a hit in this series? 2-2 to Kingston. Foul ball again. He's having a tough time timing BJ Franks up, but I mean, he should be able to. He's seen him. He's seen him 3 times now. He's 1 for 2. 2-2. We'll do it again. Mondesir striking him out again is BJ Franks. He comes through in the clutch. Again, I say it again, man. I hate myself for it that I constantly say that. Is in the clutch, in the clutch, in the clutch. But guys, it's what it is. It's clutch moments. It's clutch moments. It's unreal, man. It is unreal. Dunn is sabotaging. Yeah, Dunn is selling, as the kids say these days. Franks is at 93 in the 4th. Yeah, he's had a lot of work being done on him. A lot of work being done. Meanwhile, James Monroe's got 3 strikeouts, and this would be big, man. This would be big if, again, like, he can get through 4 innings. You know, I really hope to see if he could get through 6. That would be absolutely huge. Seems like it's going to be another tight game. Richmond's had opportunities, and we haven't cashed in. Got him. The screwball. I don't think I've seen that pitch thrown. 4 Ks for James Monroe. Big bat to get here. CC Chavez already 0 for 1. Second time through the lineup for Colorado. Chavez is going to take that one outside the slider. Let's see. That's his 5th. What? Oh. Yeah. Screwball. Doesn't use it often. It's his 5th pitch. Slider's low. Chavez is going to draw the walk. And now Paxton Burnside. Again, he's seeing the ball well, but that average doesn't really indicate that. A lot of walks for Paxton. Dakota says you got to pull him. Brady? You mean Brady Dunn? Yeah, I think we'll have to find a spot here. If there's a lefty on the mound or something, then we'll pull him for Quevedo. I think that's probably the best bet. Strike called. Lone outside hitting 98. Fastball's losing a little zip. I haven't seen 100 in a little bit. 2-2. Circle change missed. You don't want to get Michaels. Not with 2 runners on base. You don't want to get Michaels up here. Oh, this is huge. Full count. Struck him out. That was absolutely huge. Oh, I can't overstate that. Absolutely huge out. You walk him, you get Michaels up that can do some damage, and your ace gives up a 3-run shot. Like, you might as well just pack up and go home. How the narrative can totally change, how the direction of the game can totally change based on one batter, based on one play, based on one out. It's crazy. Vic Flutie going to ground out. Good play. Good play by St. Clair. But BJ Franks is still out there. He's still slinging it. 103. They're just like, Colorado's just like, you just go, man. We need everybody to be healthy and ready for a possible Game 6. And, you know, with this offense, we are still in striking distance. Just go. Just get out there and just go. we could be down by 3 runs. We don't care. Paxton, why? Oh, Dakota says Franks. Yeah, they should. But they're just like, just go, man. This has got to be his last inning for sure. Lazy hit, fly ball out there to center. Ruffing will make the catch, and Hoverman's retired.
Number 15.
110 upcoming with 2 strikes. Kicks deals, as Shambi would say. Here's a pitch. Wines, kicks, deals. The 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's a job. That's a great job by BJ Franks. You know, he's been in some spots, some very tough spots. And he has delivered. He's answered the bell. To go 5 innings, holding down that offense to 1 run, just keeping your offense with a chance to take the lead, chance to win the game still. The game could have gotten out of hand. Richmond's had a couple innings, I think maybe 3 innings out of the 5, where they've had like a really good opportunity to deliver a gut punch, and they haven't quite been able to do it. So 2-2 on Michaels. And no, that ball's deep, and that ball is foul. 1.8 feet outside of the pole. Oof. That was scary. 2-2. Missing high. This is a big moment for both squads right here. Colorado trying to tie this thing up, trying to take that lead. And Monroe just trying to keep his team in it, trying to stay in the game. But after a nearly game-tying solo home run, that'll be a walk. And now it's up to St. Clair, who's had a really hot bat. But now it's Portugal versus Portugal right here. 2 of his custom guys. Who's he rooting for? I think he wants more GGBL baseball. I think he wants Monroe right here. The 1-2 to Neptune. Swung on and missed. The circle change. Good pitch. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. You throw 98. Then you offer up that 80 plus. That's a huge speed differential. Adams now, ground ball, should be 2. Flutie over to Altman. Double play. Josh Adams grounds it out. Richmond survives. Woo! Richmond does survive. That should be 1-1. Could have been a solo shot, man. Could have been a solo shot. Woof. All right, so we got Drake Clausen on the mound. This left-hander probably is going to face the minimum, I would assume. He's probably going to try to get 3 batters faced. And then he's probably going to get called to the showers. He's been on and off. It's been an on and off type deal for Colorado in this postseason. He's been good, he's been bad, he's been all over the place. There's a deep drive. Altman, this is what I'm talking about, dude. Altman, he's also been on and off. He's been alt, man. On and off. He alternates. He's been con and he's been off. He's been con and he's been off. Oh, God. The dad jokes here. But okay, that's a leadoff double. That's what we want. That's what we need. Reyes in a 3-1. That's not going to get the job done, is it? Did he get all of that? He got a big piece of that. Roughing with the catch. Strong throw coming back in, but Altman's going to tag up. He gets there. Is he going to go home here? Ooh. I was going to say, you little risky biscuit there. Man, so he tags up from second to third, and now, again, for Richmond, we've got a spot here where we could get another run up on the board. It'd be nice, but are they going to do it? It's as simple as a strikeout. For Drake Lawson, it's as simple as a strikeout or a fly out, something, a little ground ball. I don't know. We just need to put the ball in play, and that's exactly what Scott Gonzalez does. Gonzo's going to round first, head for two. Novoa fields it cleanly. That will be an RBI double for Scott Gonzalez. And the good boys extend the lead now 2-0. Gonzalez has been money. He's been absolutely money in this lineup. He's constantly going to the opposite side of the field, the opposite field approach. And, you know, again, Drake Clausen's just been that type of pitcher, been on and off, 50-50. This is the time that you need to capitalize on a guy like this. When he starts throwing up those meatballs, you got to do some damage. Got to do some damage here. 3-2 pitcher to Darius Wilson. Line drive, just foul. Brady Dunn will come up to bat, but I think we're going to pinch hit for him. Yep, that's what we're going to do. We are going to do it. We're going to pull the trigger on Brady Dunn. He is not going to get a chance to hit against Drake Lawson. He is not going to do it. He will be saying goodbye. And we could replace him with... We could do one or two things. We could go with Quevedo, who's got 88 power. Or we could go with Boucher out there in right field. Boucher's the better hitter. Quevedo's the youngster. Kook says literally anyone. Let's look at Rosenberg here too, by the way. Rosenberg's got 69, 59. I don't think that's going to cut it here. Neither is Chris Irvin. I think it's either Boucher or it's Quevedo. We had this exact same conversation last time. Yeah, exactly. Dunn is due, though, says Chinbeard. No, he's not. He is not. This is tough. But again, I'm allowing you guys that we set the precedent here on the last video that this is what we're able to do. You guys make the calls for Colorado. I'll do the thing here for Richmond. So, you know, Boucher's got decent power at 52. That 90 contact should play. 75 vision at a 1-1 count, or you could go with Quevedo with 57 contact, low vision, but a lot of power. I'm gonna go with the power. I think we're gonna go with Quevedo right here. This is a big spot. Yeah, this is what we're gonna do. So Quevedo's gonna be coming in for Brady Dunn, and I'm reading it correctly. I'm not pinch running for anybody. It's Quevedo for Dunn. Yes, probably not gonna pay off. But, wait. No. Time. That would have been sucky. All right, here we go. Let's do it up again. All right, Quevedo. We need a big shot right here. Oh, foul. Okay, I feel a strikeout coming on. Maybe we should have done Mr. Contact, Boucher. But, all right, got to believe. 1-2 pitch. There it is. There's the strikeout. Dang it. Is that going to cost us? It could. Ugh. It was an all or nothing type of move. I feel like you had the righty. Boucher's also a right-hander too. Yeah, it is hard to go against 90 contact. 1-2 here to Kingston, and whoa, I don't know what that is for Josh Adams. Gold, he's sold, man. You should have stuck with Dunn. Hell no. Get that guy out of here. Hell no. All right, Quevedo's going to stay out there to play right. He'll be fine. I would have gone Quevedo as well. I just normally, like, I'm normally like a contact-driven person. Like when I think of baseball, like even in fantasy sports, like I like to construct my team based on contact. I value base hits. You know, the new age is value power, value power, value power. So I dug out of the comfort zone a little bit. I probably should have just done what I normally do. Go with Mr. Contact. 75 vision. It's a lot of foul balls. I should have looked at clutch rating. I should have looked at clutch rating. What are those clutch ratings, by the way? Sorry, we're gonna take a break here. What are these clutch ratings? Dunn's got a 61 clutch. 86 contact against lefties. 86 contact against lefties. 56 clutch for Quevedo. Boucher, 87 clutch! He was the guy! Oh, no! He was the dude! I should have thought about that. He was the guy. Boucher was it. Ugh. Dang it. Ugh, that one hurts. All right, full count. Ground ball. Altman will make the play. That's frustrating, dude. And even so, Quevedo was like the worst guy out of the three at that point. He had the lowest clutch out of Dunn and Boucher. He had the lowest clutch, but he had the most power out of everybody. So that was kind of the factor. That was kind of the deciding factor. But man, that one does sting a little bit. That one might come back to cost us. Yeah, Boucher was the safer bet. Dave Roberts over manager. Oh, that's painful, Kook. That's painful. All right, hey, Clausen is still out there, so I was wrong. He's gonna stick out there, man. I don't know if he's gonna face Holberman or not, though. I don't know if he's gonna face him. He's already faced the minimum. He's into the next inning. I think they're probably gonna pull him right here, even with the strikeout. No, they're gonna keep him in. Okay. They're gonna keep him in on a 3-1 pitch. Holberman just sit dead red, baby. Dead red. He got the fastball. That should be a double. Nothing more, nothing less. Holberman just sliding in. That's how slow that he is these days. But a one-out double, and now we got Chris Addison coming up. Ground ball foul. See, now if I was the manager for Colorado, I would have pulled him. I would have pulled him. Base hit here. Holberman, is he going to test it? Novoa's got a decent arm. He will not. Good decision there. Good call. But Addison, good. I mean that swing. Able to get on plane. Perfect. But now Connor Altman's up. 1-1. Wow, he's learning. He's learning. Takes the changeup. He's now in the driver's seat. Looks like another changeup here. It could be time for a big blast, but no, he offers there. Dude, learn. Learn. 2-2 to Altman. He's going to dial up the changeup again. Fastball. High to left field. Watts with the catch. Little lackadaisical throw back in, but whoa, Bobby Watts. What are you doing, dude? How do you let Ricky Holberman score from that position in the field, dude? What is happening? Watts took his slow, sweet time. I mean, you got to get under this thing with a little bit more authority. Like you can throw him out from there. this little... like, na, 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 na. Wow. That cost Colorado a run. Oof. All right, full count here to Reyes. Clausen's still in the game. They're just working him. They're like this. Oh, God dang it, Addison. What are we doing? How many times has Richmond now been picked off? In this series alone. 3? 3 times he's been picked? Not Addison, but us. Just us. We've been picked off 3 times. Deep drive out here to right center field. That ball is going to be in the gap, and the no-hitter is gone, by the way. Monroe was throwing another no-no. So Watts makes up for it here. Low and outside pitch. And you check the box score there. There it is. So the one hit by Watts could prove to be a big one here. Monroe, I said as long as he gets through 6, I would be happy. But now he's got to face the heart of the order, and I know that he's gassed. He's absolutely gassed. 106. Fly ball, right field. Watts has got decent speed, but I think Quevedo's got a pretty decent arm out there. Got to get a good throw off, and he will, but there's a good read by Bobby Watts, so he's trying to do his best to make up for it. And that's going to do it. So another legendary performance by James Monroe. He did what he had to do. Shut down the team in Colorado. I don't know if Shevchuk would match up well in that situation. I like Shevchuk at home, friendly confines. I like it. Monroe came in, did the job, gave us that lead, 3-0. Like, we're good at this point. But now it's up to the bullpen. You've got 9 outs to get. Actually, 8. You got 8 outs to get holding this team down. Can we do it? Slaughter, you got to hold this to a strikeout. Ground ball here should score the run. It is now... No, they're not. They're not going to go. Hit just a little too hard, I think. Oof. These are the breaks. Maybe a ball hit on the left side of the infield. Third base, shortstop side, you go. But that ball was just hit a little bit too hard to Altman. We do have a walk from Michaels. At least you got him, but now you got to face, again, I'll say it, the red-hot Neptune St. Clair. In a 3-0 game, a 3-run shot would tie it. So you have to be careful here. And then staring you down on in the batter's circle is number 7 hitter, Josh Adams. Low average, but clutch hitting. 3-1 to St. Clair. Gene Slaughter with the delivery. That is a fastball foul that's going to land in the seats. Ooh, I don't know if it would have had the trajectory to get out, but man, he's on it. He's on it. So what do you do here, Slaughter? Do you throw him another fastball? You can't walk him. You don't want to walk him. Full count pitch. He walked him. So bases are juiced for Josh Adams. And now they're going to rely on Gio Macbeth, the man who came in and blew it for us in the last game. What are we doing? I can think of many other pitchers that I would rather have in this situation than Gio Macbeth. Not what I want to have happen here. This is a base hit that's going to score a run. Quevedo's coming up with the throw. 2 runs are going to score. And Josh Adams comes through again in the clutch. What is this? We got ourselves an entirely new ball player here. Adams. He's been reborn. Start the rally again, he says in the comment section. Ground ball here. Macbeth makes the play, but Colorado inches just a little bit closer. which puts us more on the edge of our seats. So both teams now have 6 outs to play with. Richmond looking for some insurance. Colorado looking to come back. Whew. There's a lot on the line here. There's a lot on the line here tonight. Ugh. 1-2 pitch here to Reyes. He'll take this. This is a huge inning for Richmond. Huge inning for both teams. What am I talking about? You don't get a lot of opportunities, you know. These mean a lot. 2-2 to Reyes. Fly ball to right. Navo is getting worked out there. Foul ground. Might be gassed. Now would be a good time to shoot one out there again. Slider gonna miss. On deck batter is Scott Gonzalez. He's been red hot. Red hot. 3-2. Reyes! Oh, what a play by Adams. Snag that. Let's get a replay on that thing. Unless we're broadcast, I think we should get a replay. No. I want a replay. I want a replay from one of our top subscribers here. Josh Adams. Look at how hard this ball was hit. Whack! Gotta make a play. Oh, and he even did a little double tap right there. Let's go, baby. I got you. Adams with the play. Nice play, man. Adams, you legend, he says. 3 for 3 for Gonzo. Got some action in the bullpen here. We got Vogelsang and Cabral. Just keeping their options open is Colorado. Although I think it's weird they don't have a lefty coming up. I think Clausen is their only lefty. Actually, I know that that's true because I got Clausen on the team. If you remember, way back, playoff preview, I was like, dude, they don't have a left-handed arm in the bullpen. They need one. Full count here to Gonzalez. Deep drive to center field, but looks like Ruffing's got it. And he does. He tracks it nicely. But, man, Gonzalez has been putting some good swings together. It's like, you know, one at bat after the next, after the next, after the next. 3-1 pitch, a sinker going to miss to Darius Wilson. It would be a huge spot here for him if he could get on. Yeah, ground ball. Looks like Burnside is going to make the flip, and oh man, he's been so good defensively. Honestly, that ball would have been right down the line. Look at this. Look at what this game is coming down to again. Monroe carries the pitching staff, gets us into a spot where we're throwing a no-hitter again. This time not into the 9th, but this time into the 7th. Colorado has 2 hits. They're 1 run away from tying it. Richmond has 10 hits, but 3 runs. It's crazy. It's crazy. It is the tale of 2 different styles of team. Richmond's got the pitching. Colorado's got the big bats, man. Like they can blow a game open on 5 hits. You know, they don't need to string together a bunch of hits. One swing can do it, you know. That's just the type of team that they are. So they're very dangerous. They're very, very dangerous. 2-2. Oh, ground ball down the line. Hoberman had him played perfectly. A left-handed batter. He's playing down the opposite line. I mean, you don't normally see that. But Ricky was there. All right, 1-1 pitch here to Bobby Watts. Swung on and missed. And now what looks like if you get Watts here, you're going to have to face off against the heart of the order for Colorado. It sets up perfectly. Like, if you're a Colorado fan out here, guys, I would not even sweat it. I wouldn't sweat it. You could possibly win. Just think about this. Think about this storyline that could happen here, guys. Think about this storyline. You could possibly have a situation where the very first game of the year, that's how it's going to end, isn't it? God, I love this series, man. I love it. It could end in a situation where the opening day was lost on a walk-off, and the final game of the season in the Gold Series would be won on a walk-off again. So it's a bookend. It's bookended. Game 1, won on a walk-off. Last game of the year to crown a champion, won on a walk-off. It's the same exact teams. That would be nuts, wouldn't it? That would be absolutely crazy. I wouldn't even be mad. I wouldn't even be mad. But you guys are Colorado's in a huge spot. Like they're good, man. They're good. They got 3, 4, 5. Chavez, Burnside, and let's see. Chavez, Burnside, 3, 4, 5 would be St. Clair, right? If I'm thinking about this, 3, 4, 5. Meanwhile, Kingston Montessor laid down a perfect bunt. I mean, great play by Paxton just to get there, but the speed from Quevedo, they're calling him safe. He could have easily just been out. So we finally get some offense moving here with nobody down. This is what I've been harping on this offense about all night long. Not enough traffic with nobody out, so we need some insurance right here. Vic Flutie taking this 3-1 now. On deck is Ricky. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, Christian Gamer. He's coming in. Navarre is coming into the game. He's the closer, so he's coming out there. No buts about it, man. He's in a 3-2 game. He's got to come out. Full count pitch, swung on and missed, and Vic Flutie's going to strike out. He's been red hot, but not here when we absolutely needed it. Absolutely needed it and can't come through there. God. All right, Hoberman, 1-1 pitch. Ricky, foul ball. Fastball hit 92. Cabral doesn't bring it. I think I've seen him one time hit 95. Like that's his top speed. But 92, you foul it off. He must have been looking for something else. Ground ball. Base hit for Hoberman. Should score Quevedo from second base. He will round third, head home. Runners now in the corners, and Ricky Hoberman comes through for the ribby. But this one was just out of reach for Paxton Burnside. He's been so good defensively, but just out of reach. And Richmond with a big insurance run there, but I think we need more. We need more. A 2-run lead is not safe when you have Navarre coming in there, and you got the heart of the order. 3 through 6 is a gauntlet for the Coyotes, so we need another run. St. Clair had to protect himself. The family jewels. Addison was gunning for him, but he protected himself. Oh Lord, oh Lord, I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling a little pressure here, guys. I don't like how this is setting up. Meanwhile, did you guys see that infographic? Good Boys have left 8 runners on base. Make it 10. 10 runners left on base here for Richmond. 4 for Colorado. We'll be adding to that number here, hopefully in the bottom of the 9th, but 12 hits for the Good Boys today. Only 4 runs, 2 hits, 2 runs for Colorado, and now it is time for Jose Navarre. 6 ERA, 10 strikeouts, 5 walks. Batting averages have been decent against the opponent, but he's got 3, 4, 5, and possibly 6 if runners get on base. He could face Satchel Michaels if people get on. So it's not going to be easy, I don't think. We could lose on a walk-off here again. 3-1 pitch to the number 3 hole hitters. Chavez. Swung on in. Foul ball. Full count. Navarre gets the sign. Gets the kick deal. Hey, fastball 95. Sound like Christopher Walken right there. Hey, fastball, kick 95. 1 down. 1 down. War Thunder. Navarre, please, man. Come on. Literally no clutch hitting from this team. Oh, God. 2-run lead. You got a little cushion, but you can't let anybody on base. Little broken bat. Holberman's got to make a play off balance. Here's the throw. Great play by Ricky. All right. One more out. That's all you need. One more, but it happens to be, I thought he was the number 6 hitter. He's number 5. It is Satchel Michaels. Ground ball, base hit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Satchel's got his number, man. Navarre gives up the base hit, but now it's St. Clair in a full count. Runners will be on the move here with 2 out. St. Clair down to his last strike. Swung on and missed, and Navarre shuts the door. He shuts it down. Woo! Shuts the door, shuts it down. Good Boys will get a much-needed victory on the back of James Monroe. And we are going back to Richmond. We're going back to Richmond with Alexei Shevchuk going to throw for game number 5. Sorry, game 6. He's healthy and ready to go. Man, that was on the edge of it. Like, look at that line score and tell me, like, why was that thing even close? Why was that game even close? But here we are. Here we are. Oof. All right, guys. Well, hey, you know what? It is 10:15. We could do the next game. We could do the next game. Are you guys enjoying it? Do you want to keep doing it? You want to keep going? Because I'm thinking like it's gonna have to be a 2-hour minimum stream for Game 6 and Game 7. Game 7 if necessary. And on New Year's Eve, I don't even know like how many people would be watching that. So let's I think let's get in game number 6. And you know, if Richmond loses, then we're done, right? But if they win, they push that to game 7. Let's do game 7 on New Year's Eve, and then let's ring in the new year with crowning a champion for season number 2. How about you guys think that that's a good idea? Yeah, it'll be a New Year's special on game 7 if it happens. I agree. All right, box score time. Everybody had a hit except for Brady Dunn, and then Quevedo came in and. Yeah, he got the hit, so I'm good with that. But hindsight, maybe Boucher might have been the guy, you know, again. But offense was clicking today. I think we might be finally starting to break out a little bit, right? Maybe it's a sign. Maybe it's a sign of things to come. The last 2 games we've had a lot of hits. Holberman had, I think the game was 14 hits. We had 12 today. So we have to. I look at it like this: if you need 12 hits, if you need 14 hits to score 5 runs, if you need 12 hits to score 4 runs and barely win, then you can't win a game having 5 hits. You know what I mean? Like you're not going to be able to win a game. So we need double digits in knocks. Absolutely. But you know, Frank's guys was not a bad call. He did his job. He did what he needed to do. 7 Ks tonight, 5 innings, 1 earned. Got himself into a couple rough patches there, but, you know, he got himself out of it. Drove the pitch count up a little bit. Clausen comes in. He's been up and down, not very super consistent. Gave up the 2 runs. Might have cost him the game, but, you know, that's why they're relievers, right? It's always up and down possibility. Dakota says Dunn cannot play any longer. He can't play anymore. It's an interesting dynamic, isn't it? All right, guys. So game number 6. Here we go. So here's the thing, guys. You guys are managing Colorado. I know what I'm doing with Richmond for sure. Like, we're going with Shevchuk here. Have to go with Shevchuk. 3-0, 2.91. Do you waste Satchel? You're now on the road. You've still got that cushion. You got a game cushion. You could you could punt this. You could punt it. it's a risk. Like, he's been ready to go since, like, game 2. That's another factor. No, not game 2, sorry. Game 4. He's been ready since game 4, since the start of the vid. He's been ready. Been ready since game 4, didn't pitch. Been ready for game 5, didn't pitch. Like, he's ready to go for game 6 to clinch this thing and win it. But you are going up against Shevchuk, which is going to be, you're going to duke it out between the two of you. You know, it's not going to be easy. So you could save him for a lesser pitcher. Like, I don't know who we're going to throw out here. Like, we just had Monroe go over 100 pitches again. Shevchuk's fully healthy. He's ready. But, you know, is Silva going to go again? Is Piazza going to go? It's probably going to have to be Piazza in Game 7, honestly. Like, that's crazy to think about. But not going to be Norman. Probably not Silva. Probably will be Piazza. So if you get a Satchel Piazza matchup for Game 7, like, who do you think's going to win that? Probably Satchel Michaels, right? So I don't know. It's up to you guys. I'll give you a minute here. But you know, actually, that's a good point. You could go with Burgos. You could go with Burgos here. You could go with Burgos in game number 7. Like, he's still better than the other guy, right? He's an 84. He's still better than the next guy, you know? So you got some decisions to make there, chat. You got some decisions to make. Let's see. Satchel's got to do this game. You got Burgos the next game. Burgos can cover game 7. Save him, please. Got to go with Satchel. Gonna have to see what happens tomorrow morning. Good night, guys. Go Good Boys. All right, see ya. See ya, Chinbeard. We have a lead. Burgos says Christian Gamer. Shevchuk is like 1A. Burgos now. Michael's game 7. Okay. All right. So it sounds like you guys want to go with Burgos. I haven't seen a whole lot of Michael's talk in there. So, you know, 13 people in here tonight. Yeah, sounds like you want to go with Burgos, which, you know, I gotta honor the chat. You guys want this to happen, so let's go. So we got Michaels for Burgos. And that'll be your matchup here for game number 6. You got Shevchuk and Burgos. I think they played against each other in game number 2. Yeah, Burgos against Shevchuk. All right, I'm going to save this thing up. And let's do it. Let's do it, guys. GGBL year 2. I'll have to update the thumbnail, too. Make sure I'm not saving over saucers and sun socks. GGBL year 2. Always got to be careful about those things. All right, Burgos against Shevchuk. We got 2 right-handers. Can't really think any changes that might be needed. Even if you put Molina in here, I don't know. Do you bench Burnside? Do you bench him? He's been so good defensively. Michaels can only play first. Burnside can play the outfield too. That's something to think about. You know, do you want to put in Israel Molina? Yes. I think Monroe would be like a closer. It's too risky. I think I'd put him in as a long reliever or something. Yeah. Yeah, you can't bench Burnside. Get Love at first base is really valuable. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to throw it out there. Let's see. Let's see if we got anything against right-handers. Fong might be interesting. Kosuke, 64-77. What can Chris Addison do? Play the outfield. He can play left field, right field. Ooh. Brady Dunn, 72 contact, 86. I wonder if you put Kosuke behind the plate, you get Addison out there in right field. Do we do it? Do we do it? Do we do it, guys? Oh, man, it's tough. Or do you stick with the lineup that brought you here, you know? 7250 versus 6477. 61 vision. They're basically the same player. That power is juicy, but let's go ahead and leave it. Let's leave it. Brady Dunn will get another shot. I know that Dakota. There's been some comments saying that Brady Dunn he's got to get. He's got to get out of the game. What does Burgos have? What does he have? Running fastball, curve, slider, change. So some junk. Brady Dunn is a whole field tendency. Kosuke's whole field tendency. Let's leave it. If it comes down to it and Dunn's bad again, then we'll change it. We'll get him out of there. You know? But you know what? He does play pretty well at home. Brady Dunn does. I've seen him hit some knocks. Some home runs. All right, broadcast. Quick counts on. Partly cloudy. Let's go. Let's do it. So game number 6. Here we go. We could be crowning a champ. That's true too. I don't want to screw anybody either that's, playing in that fantasy playoff game either. That is a factor. Good point. Good point, Christian Gamer. All right, guys. Game 6. Here we go. Richmond got a much-needed victory here last night. Keep this thing going. Let's see just how tight that this series has been. 3-2, 4-1, 3-2, 8-5. So where there's been offense, there's been offense. Where there has been tight game, there's been tight game. So it's been a good one, man. It's been hard fought on both teams, both sides. All right, Shevchuk, 4 starts, 3-0, sub 1 whip, 27 strikeouts and 6 walks. He is completely healthy, 100%. Had 11 strikeouts the last game that he pitched in game 2. At home, by the way. So he's back in the friendly confines here. And look at Darius Wilson with the leather. Look at D-Will. What a job. We didn't get a replay on that? Come on, game. We need a replay. Darius Wilson. Oh, whoa. I think he caught that. Nope, just hit the ground. Woo, with the slide. That's a beautiful. That should be like our thumbnail. Yeah. Love it. Sling that boy. Love it. D-Will. Where's War Thunder? Where's War Thunder when we need him? Shevchuk's got Watts 1-2. He's got him 99. Striking him out. First one of the ball game. So he's back at it. He's racking up some Ks. You know what Shevchuk is like to me? Monroe's like Justin Verlander. And Shevchuk is like Max Scherzer. You know what I mean? They just have that vibe to me. Except Scherzer didn't have a knuckleball. But yeah, you get it. Look at the 98 fastball corner, dude. Yeah. CeCe's not happy, but a catcher, he's hoping that he gets that call later on tonight. All right, Burgos posting a 4.7 through 20 2/3. 19 strikeouts, 7 walks, got a 1.6 whip. So he was better in season than he was here in the postseason. But you know what? I think this is the right move for Colorado right here. I think it's the right move. He's serviceable. Burgos is serviceable. He's gonna be all right. He's gonna give you some innings. He's gonna pitch a good game. Like that from him. That's what's gonna happen. Meanwhile, Vic Flutie just stays hot. Another possible double here. Here comes the throw into second base, but Flutie will be in there safely. He has been just money. Vic Flutie has been money. If anything, I think he should probably be hitting third. Not Ricky. It's not like he's going to blow up. I think Burgos was the right call. You get to a game 7. Get to a game 7, you get Michaels there to close it out. Like, he's your best bet. You don't want to waste him. Because if you go for it and he fails in game 6, then you've got to put Burgos in to try to win a game 7, and that's very tough for that to happen. Ground ball here, hard hit, but Lorenz still got a lot of anger right there. Holy cow. Like, he just wound up and threw 100 over there to Paxton. But another opportunity for the good boys squandered, so we're gonna chalk that up. We're gonna say one opportunity already. Runner in scoring position there. Flutie with the 1-out double. Can't score him. We go to the top of the second here. 167 for Burnside. But you guys saw his dials. You saw his circles. 70-plus contact, pretty good vision. Like, why is he hitting 167? He's a good hitter. Never mind. That's why. That's why. Shevchuk's going to get another K. He's dealing. He's dealing again. He's up to no good. Meanwhile, we got to be careful here again. Michael's numbers starting to come back around here for the postseason. 2 bombs, 4 ribbies. Not a ton of production, but he is coming around here in this series. But Shevchuk's going to miss here. 3-1 now is the count. Never mind. This is Portugal. Yeah. Quoted. Quoted. Michaels draws a walk. Mr. 295, Neptune St. Clair, coming up to bat. Look at that menacing look here. Shevchuk knows what's up, though. That's why he's kind of nibbling right now. He knows what the deal is. You don't want to leave anything over the heart of the plate. Don't give him any good pitches to hit. You can kind of sneak around these guys. You got 1 out to toy with here. Make them get themselves out a little bit. You got Adams coming up, who, you know, you kind of playing with fire there a little bit. He's kind of coming back around here in this series. 3-1 pitch, blew that fastball right past St. Clair. Good distance, but it was foul. The plane of the swing was just a little off. Full count here. Shevchuk. Fly ball to left. Straightened it out just a little bit, but that is out number 2. So that's a better spot. You got Adams coming up, number 7 hole hitter. You still got to look at that batting average, even though 11 RBIs. The dude's got 2 bombs, 172, but 11 ribbies. He's produced more than Satchel Michaels has. He's produced more than Michaels. Think about that. That's nuts. All right, good hitters count here for Adams. 2-1. Doesn't offer at it. He's being a smart, solid ball player right now. Do your team a favor. Keep the line moving. The 3-1. Misses. Shevchuk. Got to lock it down here, baby. Come on, Alexi. Come on, Alexi. Omar Navoa, the number 8 hole hitter, 98 on the black. That discipline upgrade is paying off. See, guys? Get channel points. If you've got players in this series, get channel points. You can upgrade your dudes. And they get better. They get better. That's why I put it in the game. I put it in the series. I want your players to produce. I want you guys to have fun. 2-2, fly ball foul. Get those channel points, man. Get your players better, because guess what? The game isn't going to do you any favors. the progression in the show, the progression in Madden, all this stuff is not going to do you any favors. Nice play. Beautiful play by Darius Wilson. He's made some really fine plays here in the last 2 innings. But that one was huge. That was a slowly hit ball up the middle. That was definitely going to score the run. So, if anything, Wilson just saved Richmond a run there. It was beautiful defense. Connor Altman bringing that batting average up to 235. First baseman's got to be a little bit more consistent. He's kind of bringing that back around in the last couple of games here. Full count pitch from Burgos. That's a ground ball. Should be a tough play for Lorenz, but he's got a strong arm. Making the play is Lorenz. That's why he's out there. So Cristobal Reyes, 270. He's been hitting the ball well. Ground ball to Lorenz again. A little off balance throw, but got him again. Look at Julian Lorenz. We got some good shortstop play. Between him and Darius Wilson, we got Lorenz doing the same thing. Hey, what's up, Madden Nation? How you doing, man? Make an error, please. This is kook. Scott Gonzalez with a 361 batting average, and he's really pumped that up in the last couple games. 1-2 pitch. And the thing about Gonzalez is that he's letting the ball travel. He's letting it travel. Seeing it just a little bit better. Get some knocks. Look at the defense. Look at the plant. Look at the infield defense by the Coyotes. You guys were right. I don't think Israel Molina is making that play. I don't think he's making that play. I think Paxton Burnside is making that play. The glove was just too good to get rid of. So Lorenz is playing good defense. Let's see if he can get the bat going here a little bit. 193. Madden Nation doing great. How was your Christmas? It was good. Kids enjoyed it. I have 2 little girls, so it was very pink and girly. Very girly pink Christmas. But it was fun just to see him opening up presents and getting all the the Christmas magic from the kids. That's what it's about. It's not really what it's about. It's about the birth of Jesus. But the giving is what it's about. It was cool to see. They're young, so I've only had, this is like one of the very few Christmases that we've had where they're starting to kind of get it. I've got a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, so they're starting to kind of get the concept of it. So it gets better as they get older, but then it reaches that stage where you become like you're a teenager now, and it kind of wears off on you a little bit. It'll always be fun as a parent, but we've all been there. Who is Jeebus? Oh. Jeez, kook. I know where you're going with. Don't get into this now. Don't get into this now. 2-2. Got him. Look at Alexei Shevchuk. Your boy's coming through. D-Will's not. How about Brady Dunn? Can he come through? He hits well at home. Line drive. Back to Lorenz. He'll make the play. Still holding on to that nothing tie. Mondeser averaged more hits than games played. I like to see that. A lot of multi-hit games in there at some point. Here's a little looper, a little Texas leaguer. Falling right in front of Joey Ruffing. Now we've got a situation where we can get something going, I think. I think you don't want to get picked off, okay? Let's not do that. Oh, we got him running. Yep, he's in there. Okay, so Vic Flutie's been money. He can come through right here with a base hit. That would definitely score Mondeser. I don't really care like the distance. I think Mondeser scores on a single. He's that fast. He's that speedy. But here's the kicker. You actually have to get a hit. So Vic Flutie pops it up. CeCe's got it. End of the third. Richmond again had a golden opportunity. That's opportunity number 2. 2 chances for Richmond in this ball game. Can't get it done. Look at the knuckle. He busted that. That's a beautiful knuckleball. CeCe wanted it, took a hack at it. 2-2 pitch. Oh. We couldn't get the umpire to just kind of flinch a little bit. Like, oh, man, dude, that's close. Full count here. Chavez. Foul ball. What are you guys saying on the in the chat here? Shortstop on full display. I think that's the first stolen base since game 1. No, bad boy, bad. Another K here for Chev. 6 strikeouts. And we're not even through 4. He's still dealing, man. He's doing a job. He's keeping us in the game. He's keeping us in the series. Strike called. Good pitch. Only 2 stolen bases of this entire series. 2-2. Little pop-up. And done. What do you... Get over there, Brady. Man, just like, you know, take your time. Take your time, Brady. It's not like we're losing the series right now or anything. Like, we don't need any outs. Whew. God. 1-1 knuckleball gonna miss. You know, that is a dangerous spot for a knuckleball. But Shevchuk feels confident, I guess, throwing it to Mr. 43 home run hitter. Is he gonna bust it out here? Let's look. Let's see. Nope. Looks like fastball. Yep. No, change up. You got Satchel looking. He must have been looking for something else. But between James Monroe and Alexei Shevchuk, this pitching staff has been... He's been so good. They've been so good. That's why I hate the show. Just a lot of jogging. Yeah, a lot of jogging. A lot of nonchalantness. Don't like it. Ricky Holderman swinging there at 1-1. Just unfortunate stuff, man. We need the number 3 hitter to come through. Addison's going to lay off here. Running fastball. Missed. Let's see what the pitch count is here for Burgos. He's at 53. That's a really good count. Shevchuk's... Oh, look at the defense again by Paxton. He's got to get there. Addison's quick. Great play by Paxton, man. You guys... I wanted to throw it out there that Molina's got the better bat, but you guys elected with the defense, and it seems to be paying off here. Paxton, good D. Again, if he's not going to come up creating runs, then keep him on in the defensive side of the game. Connor Altman breaking the tie. Our first baseman can come through, making some runs. Let's go. Connor Altman solo shot, and he got the lean back. 3rd home run of the postseason. Richmond feeling confident now. We'll take another look here at the solo shot. Let's see how much he got into that thing. Yeah, baby. Lean back. How deep was it? 358 is, oof. That good boy needs a drink. All right. Let's calm down here. We got 2-2. Reyes offers at a pitch that he probably shouldn't have, and man, but we wanted some runners on, man. Look at that. Look at that. Right down the middle. You can't make that pitch. You can get Altman down low. You can get him on the corners, but you can't miss him down the middle. He will drill that every time. Michaels was the last out, so Neptune St. Clair leading us off here. That's he's also got that lean back animation here. He's got that high level pattern, is what they like to call it these days. The very rotational. Get on the right swing plane. Very Barry Bonds-esque type swing. Get back, Slider's got another K. That's Shevchuk with another strikeout. 8 strikeouts. But that pitch count is getting a little worrisome. If it were up to me, I'd have Shevchuk pitch the whole game. At least get to 7. Do what Monroe did. Get to 7. But Richmond's offense, you need to support him just a little bit more. I don't like 1-0 leads when your starter is just going ballistic. We don't need another 11 strikeout performance and then a loss, basically. So another full count pitch here upcoming to Josh Adams, and 85th upcoming here for Shevchuk. That's a ground ball here to Hoberman. He's got that played nicely. He did not even take a step over to first. Threw flat-footed, still got the play made. Yeah, quick counts does that no luck for sure. But it is, it's the trade-off though, It's the trade-off. Move a little faster, get more games in. Less boring for people, but, the pitch counts do get up there. 1-2 on Novoa. Fastball missed. I really hope that this is not Shevchuk's last inning. I don't think it will be. Ground ball. What a play by Alexi. Looky what I got. Great play. Just stuck the glove out there, made the play, and we're through 5. Let's go bottom 5. 7, 8, 9 coming up for the good boys. And that pitch count for Burgos is just a lot better looking than Shevchuk's. Another base hit for Gonzalez. This guy's unconscious. Between... I'm not sure who an MVP would be for the Gold Series right now. I'm really not sure. There is a line in the show on that award. There's a line on that award that says only one player has been awarded the World Series MVP who was on the losing team. It's only happened once. But, between Flutie and Gonzalez, and I just don't know who it would be for Colorado. None of their pitching has been just dominant, Hitting wise, I guess whoever has the most RBIs, is it Josh Adams? He's got 11 RBIs in the postseason. Half of that is from this series alone. So I don't know. It's not CC. He hasn't done a whole lot. It's not Paxton for sure. Maybe it's St. Clair. You know what? It's probably who it is. It's probably St. Clair. If we looked at the awards after this, it's probably St. Clair. Brady Dunn into 2-2. Now would be a huge time for Brady Dunn to come through. He got lefty, righty. He's been struggling at the plate. This would be a knock here, opportunity for him. He just hits better at home. And if he doesn't come through, I'm going to cut him. He's dead. He's dead to me. 2-2 pitch. Oh, the good take. Full count here. Done. You got to swing at a strike, baby. Come on. Full count. Done. Fly ball to right. This is trailing foul. Looks like the catch will be made by Novoa. And runner will definitely tag up from second to third. And so Dunn was at least productive, just making the guy 90 feet closer. I will take it. I'll take it. Little looping single from Mondesir. We'll score. Maybe even a slow hit ground ball. We'll score the runner. Kingston's got speed, but nope. Not going to happen here. Richmond can't come through again, so that is number 3. Number 3. Number 3 in the game. 3 chances so far. Runners in scoring position. We can't come through. Dunn, don't take that pitch. Dunn, don't screw this up. Colorado, please get a hit. Offense, wake up. You've got a lot of, like, opposing viewpoints here tonight. It's crazy. It's funny to me. All right, Shevchuk looking for strikeout number 9. He's going to get it. I believe that's number 9. It is. 9 Ks for Alexi. He's creeping up on 100. Probably going to get there with this batter, Joey Ruffing. 0 for 2 tonight. He'll take this one outside, 2-1. Got to be careful here. Ruffing can do some damage. Foul. 100th pitch upcoming. 2-2. Shevchuk tossing the fastball up there. Ruffing, foul ball. He's a tough batter, man. Good leadoff hitter. Good leadoff hitter. 2-2. They want to come back inside on him and just missed. Umpire not giving Shevchuk the call. He's got 9 Ks. He probably could have earned that one, but just a little high. He said. I'm exhausted, guys. I'm tired. I apologize for kind of the shoddy commentary here tonight, but 10 strikeouts just late. Shevchuk, they wanted to come inside a couple times on Ruffing, and they got him there. 10 Ks. 6 innings. He could get 11. He could tie his game 2 total if he strikes out Bobby Watts. 2-2. Gonna miss again. With the number 3 hitter on deck, dude, in a 1-run game, do you keep Shevchuk in here? This is a big spot, and Watts will walk, and I think depends on what the CPU is going to do. No, they're going to leave him in there. 2 strikeouts for Chavez in the game, but I got a bad feeling. I got a bad feeling about this. 1-1 to Chavez. Ground ball. Ricky with the stab at it. He will make the play at second base, and there you go. We're through 6. No, it's treason. It's treasonous. Colorado will make the change. They're going to go with Federico Bautista. That's not his face. What is going on with the skin tones? What is going on? I'm worried, guys. I'm a little worried here. Lorenz will make the play. Vic Flutie's out. Ricky's in a 2-2 count here, just trying to keep that batting average above 300. 2-2 slider going to miss. Low and away. Take a look at those splits. 279, 429 against lefties. Most of that damage, I think, was done against Drake Clausen, I believe. 3-2 pitch. Holberman, oh, that was a good one to stay back on a little bit more. Really got in front of that, pulled that thing. I'll take a walk from Ricky if he can deliver here. Looks like they're going to come right after him. Swung on and missed, striking him out. 2 quick outs for Bautista. Has not faced really any resistance from the good boys here in the 6th. Don't hit it to shortstop because Lorenz and D-Will are on point. Yeah, no kidding. But this looks like it should fall in. No, great play by Bobby Watts. Using that speed a little bit. Comes in and makes the play. Shevchuk is still going. He's still out there. Oh, Lord, what are we doing? Richmond management, what is going on here? I mean, I guess your season's on the line. If Alexi says you can keep going, let him go, I guess. 115 popped up. Altman giving chase. Foul ground, little 50-50 ball right on the line. Altman will make the play. It's Michaels versus Shevchuk now. Top 7. Oh. Ugh, 1-run lead. Shevchuk misses high and in. He's losing just a little bit on the fastball too, by the way. He's hitting 95. It's still humming. But losing just a little bit of it. Deep drive out there to right field. Brady Dunn giving chase at the wall, and it's gone. Satchel Michaels again comes through. The no-hitter is gone again. James Monroe. Oh, what is that? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. The little cocky man. What is that? What? Dude, you're going to get hit. What is this? He taps on Ricky Holberman, the best player on the team, and says, hey, can you take a picture of us? Oof. Oof. Shevchuk's day is done. Talks to Chris Addison, says, hey, next time that guy comes up, we beam this guy. But he does raise the tip of the cap to the fans after a tremendous performance again. 10 strikeouts, I believe. But Shevchuk was just amazing again. These 1-2 pitchers, man, for Richmond, they have been something. They've pitched 4 games in this series, and they've been great in each one of them. D-Will, nice play, but we're back even here. Right back to where we started at inning number 1. And it's now up to the bullpen. Which bullpen is going to win it for each squad? Josh Adams again comes through. He could possibly be going to third. Kingston's got to get this thing in quickly. No, he will stay at second base. That is a 2-out double for Josh Adams, giving the Coyotes another opportunity here to take the lead late after a no-no was being thrown. For the 4th time, by the way. Well, did Shevchuk throw... Was he on pace to throw a no-hitter in Game 2? I don't think he was. But let's just say it the 3rd time. Okay, the 3rd time that this happened in this series. Richmond has taken a no-hitter into the 7th inning and gotten it broken up. So 2-1 pitch from Kim. He's got the changeup call on Navoa. So one more strike. If you're Colorado, you want to come through. If you're Richmond, you got to hold it down here. 2-2. Kim, ground ball to Altman. He will make the play, getting to first base with the touch on the base. But Satchel Michaels, this guy has been really clutch for his Yotes, breaking up the no-no and tying the ball game up. He gave up a double in the first. I thought Shevchuk was throwing a no-no. Oh, Kook is saying like Game 2. Okay, right, got it. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, because they left him in because he's throwing a no-no. I got you, we're good. My God, this is intense. Yes, it is. Batista with the strikeout. Now we got 6-7 coming up. That would be Reyes, and then 7-hole hitter, I believe. It's right before Darius Wilson. Wilson's the 8 hitter. Why am I not remembering who's number 7? Left fielder? No, that's Reyes. Striking him out. We're gonna find out anyway. Batista with the K. He's been great. Scott Gonzalez. How can I forget about Scott Gonzalez? Sitting 368. How do I forget about this guy? Why must Richmond do this? I don't know. It's the drama engine, guys. It's the drama engine. Nobody can have shit with the drama engine. You want no hitters? No. You want walk-offs? Sure. You want stressful innings? Sure. Gonzalez checks swing. Umpire said he went. We're going to head back here to the bottom of the... Oh, top of the 8th. Sorry. I'm losing it a little bit here, guys. Julian Lorenz, the 9-hole hitter. 9-1-2. Again, it sets up perfectly for the top of the 9th for Colorado, getting their big bats upcoming. Not a position that you want to be in if you're Richmond. 2-2 here from Gene Slaughter. Line drive, foul. With 2-2, I feel like I could miss a pitch right here and be okay. Like I'm trying to throw something breaking. No, fastball, 91. Not a lot of speed on that, not a lot of velo. He's able to get the Rens to strike out. We'll turn it back over here to the top of the order. 1 for 20 is Joey Ruffing. In a 1-1 count, Ruffing pops it up, foul. Got him in a good spot here, does Slaughter. Holy dot, he says. 1-2. Shooting for the slider, didn't offer at it. Ruffing's a solid hitter. It's not showing in the production right now, but he does take pitches. He does work the count. He's got it back here now. Full 3-2. Slaughter with the delivery. Fastball, ground ball. Altman will get to the bag. 2 outs for Richmond. 15 pitches so far in the inning. He got Watts down 1-2. Down to the last strike in the top of the 8th. Big spot for each team. Whew. This is tense, man. It's tense. The 2-2. Deep drive to center, but looks like Mondesir's got it. He will. And we're going to the bottom of the 8th. Good boys, 8, 9, and 1 coming up. Which doesn't really play like an 8, 9, 1, if I'm being quite honest with you. Wilson, he does that every now and then. Gets a nice little base knock. Brady Dunn had like 95-plus RBIs down in the 9 hole. Which is crazy to say that because he doesn't do anything in game. In simulation he does. He's awesome. But the 2-2. Wilson. Ground ball here to his counterpart. Shortstop. Lorenz will make the play. Now, really tough call. Do we want to give Brady Dunn a chance or do we sub him out? And who the heck would we even put in? Honestly. Like, who would we even put in? Irvin's got 57-64. Boucher, 58-48. Fong, 64-77. He's a lefty. Cavado, 48-60. Rosenberg, 56-53. Nothing really standing out to me other than Kosuke Fong. That's about it. I think we're going to trust Brady Dunn. Yep. We're going to trust Brady Christopher Dunn. Damn it. Brady! Brady! You suck! Oh, hi, Wrigley. Are you a good boy? Wrigley just woke up, which means so is the bats. So are the bats. Richmond's bats are going to come through. Wrigley woke up. Here we go. Kingston. The 3-1 from Batista. Ball 4. Draws a walk. It's going to give Vic Flutie an opportunity. And now you got some speed on the base path. And Flutie's been hot. He had a double here in the first inning. Why'd you trust him? He's got the better contact numbers, man. Plus, if I have Kosuke Fong on defense, Chris Addison's not the catcher anymore, then that's when Colorado's going to steal bases and they're going to put runners on base and, you know, get some traffic going. I just didn't want it. Didn't want it to happen, man. I'm afraid of the let's get on first with some speed with Ruffing or Navoa, St. Clair, steal a bag, all that jazz. Vic Flutie, 1-2, striking him out. Oh, Vic. Come on, man. That's a moment. That is a moment we absolutely needed. We could be going to extra innings. Oh boy. This is a pressure cooker now. This is a pressure cooker. Top 9, Chavez ground ball. Slaughter will get the first out. But you got 4-5 coming up. Michaels will get another turn at the dish. This is awesome. Oh, it's a lot of pressure, man. It's a lot of pressure on everybody. Everybody wants one thing to happen. I gotta say, this has been the most fun Gold Series I think that I've ever done. Strike 3 called. Inside pitch on Paxton. He's just not. He's not confident. Like, he's seeing it, but he's not confident enough to take it off the shoulder, man. Absolute paint job by Gene Slaughter. But now, the big batter. 2-2 for Michaels. He's going to work it full. The 3-2. Oh, swung on and driven to foul territory. Oh, my goodness. That was upper deck. Oh, my God. You can't mess with Satchel Michaels, man. Don't do it to me, Gene. That was a good pitch. The slider just off, but Michaels able to hang in there. Good swing, good plane. Fouling it off. 3-2 pitch again. Fouled it. Spoiled it again. We'll redo it. Full count. Slaughter to Michaels. He will stay put and take it. And it is now up to St. Clair, who has come through in the clutch for Colorado a couple times in this series, mainly in game number 1 in the top of the 9th. He's done it before. Will he do it again? Whew. St. Clair's got 2 strikes on him. Gene Slaughter gets the sign. Will deliver. 1-2 pitches outside. St. Clair didn't offer at it. He's offered at some inside and high, so if anything, I might be going there. But no, they're going to elect to go high and outside. Fly ball to left field. Reyes looks like he's got it. He does. And we're out of the top of the 9th. Let's go bottom 9 with Ricky Hoberman going to be leading it off in a Colorado Coyotes uniform. We've got Hoberman against Batista. Chris Addison in the 4. And Connor Altman, who's got the solo shot here tonight in the 5-hole. Hoberman checks his swing on the sweeping curve. Didn't like it, but he's got 2 strikes on him now. Let's see if he's going to come through for us here. 1-2 pitch, ground ball foul. Another sweeping curve from Batista. The question is for Batista is when is he going to break? Because he's done it before, but when is he going to break here? 1-2 on Hoberman. Foul ball again, still hanging in there. Batista seems like he is dead set on throwing him something breaking. Slider, sweeper, is not giving him a fastball here in this quick count. Offers at the slider, but doesn't go. Hangs on. Ricky might be getting another slider. He does. Ground ball, but Paxton Burnside is there. Great play, good reaction from the first baseman. And now Richmond's getting down to 4, 5, 6, which is not a very comfortable spot. 2 and 3 have been their biggest hitters. 1-2 on Chris Addison. Little high. At his head. 2-2. Addison foul ball. He's tracking it. Looks like he's tracking it here. Took the high fastball, took the high heat. Spoiled that one. 2-2 pitch. That is a ground ball. Again, here to Adams. Good boys testing out that right side. But now it's up to Connor Altman. He's already got the home run here to give the good boys a lead. We need a base hit here. We need a home run to win the game. How about that? Altman drives it deep but way too pull happy, and he knows it. 1-2, last strike of the inning here for Altman and the good boys. That is a fly ball to center. Ruffing will make the catch. Running catch, no less. And we are officially going to extra innings. High pressure spot for both squads, man. High pressure spot. Gio Macbeth going to get another opportunity to work out of relief in the bullpen here. 1-2 pitch on Adams. He's going to offer at it. Strike 3. Woo! Every time that Colorado gets 3 through 6, like that's a terrible spot to be in, man. You gotta go 3 through 6. 3 batters. 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 batters, excuse me. 4 batters to get out, to hold down. And any one of those guys can hit a home run. Makes me nervous, dude. Makes me real nervous. Like, I like going up against 7, 8, 9 for Colorado. And maybe 1-2. 7, 8, 9, 1-2. I like that. But 3 through 6, I don't like it. Macbeth shuts down the Coyotes' top half of the inning here, but now we get Batista still out there, 65 pitches. They've only used, what, 2 pitchers? Bottom 10, they're trusting him to face Reyes. And then Scott Gonzalez is coming up, too, as the number 7 hole hitter. Reyes in the 2-1. Swings. Fly ball to right. Little late break there for Novoa, but he's got the catch. And now it's up to Scotty G. Gonzalez takes this one low. Man, he's really seeing it. Really seeing that pitch. The 2-1. Gonzalez didn't like it, didn't offer at it. Two strikes for Gonzo. What's he got in him? Ball low at 93. You got Darius Wilson coming up too. He has hit a couple home runs, so he can do it. Full count here to Gonzalez. He will take it low. So Richmond's got. We got some action. We got some action. But Darius is known for the ground ball every now and then. Got to be weary of that. 1-1 here to Dewell. What are we doing? What are we doing? The 1-2 to Dewell. Takes it low. Smart hitter. Come on now, kid. Little base knockdown here, kid. Let's go. 2-2. Swung on and missed. The four-seam fastball just way out of the zone, and Batista's going to get him. And it's up to Brady Dunn. And I know what you guys are thinking. I know what you're thinking. Don't leave him in there. But we're going to. We're going to leave Brady Dunn in. Oh! That would have been huge. That would have won the game, I think. 0 for 3. No, you don't. 1-2 to Brady Dunn. He takes it. Dude, he's going to hit a walk-off homer. Okay? He's going to do it. He's going to do it. The 2-2. Oh, my God! Brady Dunn! You mother trucker! Batista locks it down, and we're going to continue on. Going to the top of the 11th. We told you. Brady Dunn, you suck. We freaking told you. Brady Dunn is a bum. I hate you, Brady. Guys, there's no one else to put in. I don't know what to tell you. This is a deep drive. Oh, my goodness. No. Joey Ruffing. He's got for sure a double. He could be going for third. He will be going for third. That is a leadoff triple. A leadoff triple for Joey Ruffing. Good boys are in a predicament. Oh my God, no. 1-2. Got Bobby Watts. I love you, Joey, says Sports Gaming Josh. Macbeth does get the K, but my guys, this is a huge spot for the good boys. Full count on CC. He'll walk him. We're going to get the number 4 hole hitter up. That's Paxton Burnside. He could become a hero for the Coyotes. Got a 1-1 here. Macbeth has got to find a way to get the ground ball, get something, get a strikeout. It's absolutely needed right here. Fans on their seats. High pressure, high stakes for both squads. Who's going to break? 2-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit. Paxton Burnside has not had a hit in days in this series. And he delivers what could possibly be the backbreaker. And now the good boys will make a change here. Michael Slaughter comes in, and now we face Satchel Michaels with a 92% win percentage chance, win expectancy. Fly ball, done. I don't know if they're going to test it. Maybe they will. Got to make a good throw back in. They do. So now it's St. Clair. In a 3-2 count. Slaughter with the delivery. Fly ball, left field or right field. Pull job. Oh, man. We're down by a run. We got to shut him down right here. 2 strikes. Got him. Got him looking. But Paxton Burnside, man, like the dude has got like 1 hit. 1 hit in this series. Make it 2. We will now head to the top of the order for Richmond. This is our last chance. This is our last chance. Lund has got Monisser 1-1. That is a fly ball. Foul. Changeup just got way ahead of it. Mondesir offers it this one, but they will say that he went, and that is 1 down. The Colorado Coyotes are 2 outs away from winning the Gold Series. And perhaps one of the most miraculous runs that a team has ever had to get here. Flutie takes one right down the middle. How do you do that, Vic? Come on, man. You got to swing. The 2-2 to Vic Flutie struck him out. Dane Lund has got him on the changeup. Good boys are an out away from their season being over, and it is up to Ricky Hoberman to keep him in this thing. Can he do it? He's 0 for 4. 1-2 pitch. He got him on strikes looking, and the Coyotes will cap off a miraculous run to the postseason with a GGBL championship, a Gold Series victory. And for Colorado fans, you got to be really happy about your team, man. You got to love the output from this team. At first, at the beginning of the season, we thought that it was the commissioner's curse. I remember in one of our off-season videos, I was like, I like this team. They got what it takes. But their season started so bad. Satchel Michael was over like an 8 ERA, giving up a bunch of runs. He was like on, like between the first 2 months of the season, he was on pace for exceeding, like almost doubling his earned runs that he had last year. So this team was in a really, really rough spot, really dark spot. And they pulled through, they got it done, they found a way. This picture right here is a team of adversity. They faced adversity all season long, and they came through and they got it done. They got it done. So tip of the cap to the Colorado Coyotes, man. They came through in those clutch spots. Their offense really won out. You know, pitching, Richmond's got that. I've mentioned it before, but we found ourselves in kind of a same spot as we did last season, where it was you get a bunch of hits and you can't cash in, right? So same storyline happening here heading into the offseason. Richmond's probably going to be looking for another bat, maybe somebody with a little bit more clutch. We got to rebuild this thing. We got some moves to make, I think, but for Colorado, they've got a really nice core. They could get back here. They could be the dynasty in the making here for this franchise series. I'm not kidding. For this league, this might be the early look at what could possibly be a dynastic run. You got Michaels, you got Chavez, Burnside, St. Clair, Adams. That's between those 5 guys right there. That's the middle of your order and more. That's over half your team. That's a really good group, a really good core of guys that you can build around. And let's talk about the addition of Bobby Watts. Let's talk about the addition of Jackie Schreiber, 2 players coming over from Philadelphia. Kind of set this team over the top in the second half after the trade day. So, Colorado, that's kind of the year in review, but in really looking forward after a Gold Series championship. And it's been a long time coming. If you guys remember back in GGBL 21, this was kind of the team that was always the team that was looked at kind of in the same light. Like, why aren't they good? They've got all these players. They've got this offense. Why can't they get it done? That was the GGBL storyline after like 4 seasons. And now you come into last season and season 1, kind of the similar line. First half of this year, similar line. And then now you're Gold Series champs, man. It's like that's huge. And for Richmond, again, like we just go back to it. Like you look at that box score for Richmond, you see Holberman with 2 Ks, 0 for 5. We needed a little bit more out of him. Addison 0 for 4. If I were to go back and look at these guys in the middle of the order, like there's not a lot of production there, right? So I think that when you win 102 games, that's legit. Your top 2 pitchers are legit. We had a no-hitter carried into this series 3 times. 3 games out of the 6. Over half of the games, we had no-hitters being carried into, and we lose. So it's just, you need a bigger bat. You need a bat somewhere, somehow, and that's what I think is going to get Richmond over the top. So that's going to be definitely something that they're going to be looking into. But again, a incredible season again for the good boys, but just falling short yet again. That is back-to-back Gold Series losses. I'm assuming that they're probably going to be the Buffalo Bills of the 90s of this series. So that's unfortunate, but that's sometimes the way that it goes. Let's talk about the awards real quick. Let's take a quick look there, just see who the... there you go. So the playoff MVP was Ricky Holberman. The World Series MVP was Satchel Michaels. And I don't know, man. They say he's registered as a starting pitcher, but they're citing the batting average. 238, 3 homers, 4 ribbies. I don't know, because if we look back over here at the postseason MVP for the AL, you got St. Clair, you got Watson here with 11 ribbies. You had a better batting average with Ruffing, with more ribbies. I don't know. What would you guys have done? I think that award probably should have been awarded to like St. Clair, maybe even Josh Adams, even despite his batting average there. But I think this one was a little biased just because of the clutch home runs that happened with Satchel Michaels. Broke up a no-hitter in Game 6 with a home run. He had 2 home runs in 1 game. So maybe that's what went into the fact, like that was the factor here for why he won this award. But I think that's a little, I think that could have gone elsewhere. But Holberman was the playoff MVP for the NL. Flutie with 2 homers, 10 ribbies. I think Holberman just won it just because of the RBI totals. But Addison had 9 RBIs, no juice, no bombs. That's a little disappointing. But again, we look at the postseason MVP. Rookie, by the way, Neptune St. Clair, a rookie winning the postseason MVP. That's a huge accomplishment for this guy. He's only going to keep going on up. He's an 85 right now. He's going to be one of the best players in the league for a long time out of, I think he's from, correct me if I'm wrong, Port, but I had to put Venezuela because he's not from Venezuela. I think he's from, Trinidad and Tobago. That's where St. Clair's from. Hence the red and black, which I think fits perfectly for the team that he's on. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for the stream. Let me know in the live chat here if you wanted to see any of your players real quick, if you wanted to see any of your guys, just to get kind of an update on where you stand with the overall ratings. I mean, I could even do that through like a DM on Discord, Twitter, something like that. But for Shevchuk, he is an 89. So, Kook, if you have points to spend, like channel points to spend, you can upgrade Shevchuk. Monroe cannot be upgraded. Holberman cannot be upgraded. I do have a rule that's implemented, like if you're at above a 90, you cannot be upgraded with channel points. So a guy like Seiko can't be upgraded. A guy like Melton or Porter cannot be upgraded. Lederman cannot be upgraded. DEG could be upgraded, but I have not heard from D the Toy Hunter in a long, long time. But I've always loved DEG, so I wanted to make sure that I got him back into the GGBL. Buck Pearson could be upgraded. William Murphy could be upgraded. But these are a lot of these guys that I haven't heard from in quite some time. But if you're out there, just know if you start getting some channel points, you can upgrade your guys. And I can talk to you. I can talk to you guys about what that entails and everything. But oops, what do we got here? We're still streaming, I hope. Let's get back to the live stream. I need to get back to my chat. How do I get back to my chat? What the crap? There, live control room. Here we go. Let's see. What are you guys saying here? From making the playoffs in the final day to beating the defending champions. Well, we're not the defending champs, so... Anyway, yeah. Washington. Yeah, let's talk about the run. Let's talk about that run. They swept Washington. They beat Vegas on the last day. They destroyed Columbus. And then they beat up on us. So, I don't know, man. They were a tough team. They were a tough team. Let's see what Josh is saying. Let's go. We win. So, one thing I do want to mention here. Shout out here to Sports Gaming Josh. This guy has been along for the ride for quite some time, and he has endured a lot of agony and pain with the Coyotes. So finally being able to see his team do something was pretty cool. Richmond can't have nothing go their way. Chevy's out. He's a free agent. He's out. Oh, my God. No, he's great. He's great. Bravo back-to-back Gold Series have both been the top two in both the series. Navarre's going to haunt me. Oof. Yeah, seriously. That game one, I think, is what really set the tone. Could you imagine being on the other side of that? Like if you're in the Richmond dugout and you're throwing a no-hitter and you still lose the game somehow, that's got to be like deflating. You know what I mean? That's got to be so deflating. That set the tone for the rest of the series. 100%. St. Clair's got a bright future. I'm speechless. Colorado on top. I think the Coyotes have the lowest win total ever to win a World Series. Who wants to beat Goldie next? Oh, man. Ouch, dude. I'll take a Gold Series finally. Me, please, with Seattle. See, I will take the brunt of your guys' crap. I'll take all of your smack talk. I will. I'll take it. I'll take it all. Because you know what? I'm happy for Josh. I'm happy for Josh. This series is not about me. If it were about me, I would just do this on the side. And I'd be like, well, Richmond won another one. Richmond won another one. Richmond won another one. I want you guys to be invested in the series. I want you guys to have fun with the series as much as I do. So as long as like Richmond's competitive, I'll be okay. The fact that we got here, I'm happy with it. We could have easily lost to LA. Like, LA was a tough team. San Diego's offense was ridiculous. We handled them, but we couldn't. We went through a little bit of a gauntlet. Actually, we didn't play LA, sorry. Seattle, we swept them. So not much of a gauntlet. Forget it. Never mind. Forget it. Yes, Port, I will go ahead and do that as sort of a preview for everybody. Just to showcase what we're looking like here for free agency. And that way we can have a little something to chew on, especially with those custom players, especially. And you guys can mull it over and see like what you want to do. So we're all saved up. We're going to view retired players. Let's see if there's anybody noteworthy here. I can tell you for a fact that there's not. There's actually not anybody noteworthy there. No Hall of Fame inductees. But, okay. Let's go ahead and scroll through this thing. So for custom players, this is where I need you guys to, if you see yourself up there, then let's make a call, right? So for Nashville, we got Ollie Finger as starting pitcher. We got Denzel Good. He's another custom guy. Ethan Lederman, custom guy for LA. Vargas, he's not a custom guy. So we will be spinning anybody that's 80 overall, non-custom. If you guys remember this, anybody that's 80 overall plus, who's a non-custom, I'm gonna spin a wheel to determine a yes or a no. If it's a yes, they're going to free agency. They're saying yes, I want to test free agency. If it's a no, I'm just gonna go in and re-sign the guy. So little update there. Jared Cherry, also a guy that could say yes or no. He's a custom player, so I'll have to figure out who I can reach out to there. DeMarcus King, another custom player that I'm going to have to reach out to there. Martin Tate, another dude that could be on the board. Nobody for Wisconsin. A lot of AL Central. Actually, all of the AL Central is staying put, except for Minnesota. We got Mark LaPierre, custom pitcher there. Little short guy. And then we have Paxton Burnside. He just won a Gold Series. He could be a big name on the market. He's a 90 overall. Again, if you look at his stats here, he's starting to regress a little bit because of the postseason. But, you know, he did all right. 271, 349. Had a better season, in my opinion, than he did last year. With the average, at least. Let's keep going here. Let's see if we got anything else. Nobody from the good boys. Salgado, that's a player that I don't have to wheel spin. I'm just going to re-sign him because he's at 80 and below. What I don't want to see happen is in these free agents where teams like have like 5 guys that's listed up there. They're all like 80 and below. And then I'm spinning. And then they all say that they're gone. Then that just like totally ruins a core of a team. So I'm just going to make the call there. So there's your list. There's your list of guys that would be available for exclusive free agents. And if we just go ahead to simming to free agency, or tender contracts, if you will. Let's see real quick here if I got all this on manual. I do. Let's just go to actually, yeah, let's go to free agency. Okay, so now the tender contracts. We're going to do the same thing here for tendering contracts. Anybody 80 and below has a chance to say that they're going to leave or they're going to stay, right? Actually, check that because I'm not sure. I'd have to go look and see what I did for tenders. I think if there was a guy that where it made sense, like, I don't know, Max Pryor. I can't renew his contract or something. Maybe I would do something for him. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and look real quick. But we got St. Clair, who's a contract renewable. He would not be a guy that's up for wheel spin. So I gotta go back and look here. But guys that are for sure free agents. This was everybody that was listed And the exclusives. So it's kind of a light class. If all of these guys decide that they're going to stay, it's a pretty light class, right? So I think the main reason why I did tendering contracts, where I have to make a call, was simply to beef up the free agent class. So I'll look back and see what I did for season 1 if you guys remember. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just reading the comment section here. Okay. So nobody's really checking me here. So, yeah, I will go back and see what exactly we need to do to make sure that that class is a little bit more beefed up, because right now as it stands, it's just all of our custom guys and then a couple people that were drafted or something that didn't sign. It's not very loaded up. So we'll make a decision there, but overall I got a lot of work to do here to get the offseason underway and get you guys involved again. But heading back in here to our final screen of the playoff bracket. Again, congratulations to the Colorado Coyotes on winning a classic Gold Series. Even though the series was 4-2, those 6-game series can be misleading a little bit, that it was dominated by one side, right? But man, it was close all the way through. And it's just unfortunate that the good boys made it here now twice and they just could not cash in. Like, look at how close that these games were: 2-3, 4-1, 2-3, 5-8, 4-2, and 2-1. So I'm anxious to see if we got a little brewing rivalry happening between the Coyotes and the good boys. Could be fun to watch, especially with that Satchel Michaels home run ruining the no-hitter, no less. Asking Ricky Hoberman to take a selfie of him, or take a picture of him. Not a selfie. Just take a picture of him. That's it's so disrespectful. It's so disrespectful. I would love to see a rematch between these two teams for season 3. Might be a little boring, maybe. I don't know. Same old type vibe. I don't know. That would be fun if we got a little bit of revenge on those guys. Yeah, I agree, Rico. I think that was the best Gold Series. There were so many tense moments. Again, the 3 no-hitters carried into the 7th, 2 of which were broken up. 1 broken up by Satchel Michaels. I just talked about that one. And then, of course, the one in the 9th inning was absolutely just – I loved it, man. I absolutely loved that Gold Series. That was a fun one, dude. That was a fun one. So I can't wait to share with you guys how the offseason is going to work here in the next episode, the next video. Just give me some time to work that out. So unfortunately, no stream tomorrow for New Year's Eve, but I'm kind of relieved in that sense, because then I can just enjoy it with my family too. So I'm also thankful that Colorado finished it off here tonight. So guys, leave a like on the stream if you have not done so yet. If you are interested in getting a player for this series, if you're new here, please contact me. Please let me know, and I will kind of guide you through how that whole process works. I just updated the new system that we have for channel points. Channel points are for rename players only, which will be done after the draft classes are revealed and whatever. So anybody that's drafted, any CPU guy that's drafted, you can scour through, and depending on your channel point amount that you're purchasing a player, or the ability to rename a guy, if you like his potential, you like his hot and cold zones, you like his position, all that stuff, then you can rename him, and he can be your guy. So that's how channel points are going to work through getting a player for yourself. For patrons and YouTube channel memberships on my main channel, Goldglover 9 channel, that is where, if you guys would like to donate on a per month basis, it's fairly cheap, but it also gives me a reason to keep this series and the hard work going for sure. It's a donation. If you want to enjoy it more, you get a player. You get to be customized. You get to be the guy that you want. The guy that you want. Batting stance, accessories, attributes, player style, play style, that type of thing. That's a monetary way to show your support. So, guys, that's it. Again, leave a like if you like this thing. I will see you after the new year. Happy New Year to everybody. Again, congratulations to Colorado fans out there. And for those of you guys that picked Colorado to win it, I will be awarding your channel points here in the next couple of days. So, guys, I'll see you in the next one. As always, thank you so much for watching. On to season number 3 for another brand new season in the GGBL. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.